comment. Nah, in the comment, to face somebody with no context, no comment. Shot it down, to graze the sky like a comet, no comment. I promise to make you feel like you're honest, no comment. It's nonsense to say that you aren't even astonished. It has come to my attention that you seek a very important answer. How dare I forget to mention that I'm not the one you should have went after, so you pose the question. I strike it down with those hands, but now you stuck in heaven. And the room fills with laughter. This is proclamations, hit a Jora joke. Remember this time, this stay flow, cause it is a different art to troll. What is woke with the cities across the globe? Watch your smiles or crack the code. Make a bank from all those who have a pose. Waiting for the next person who can't provoke. Turn it back against me and the curves are closed. No comment, nah, in the comment, to face somebody with no context, no comment. Shot it down, to graze the sky like a comet, no comment. I promise to make you feel like you're honest, no comment. It's nonsense to say that you aren't even astonished. The knob of the coach, I feel like I something I already told you, but didn't decide on when I was gonna suffer, even if I was gonna. Even if I did, I knew that I shouldn't, I knew that I couldn't. It's a moment in life that I knew I would've get twice. Maybe the one to ruin the surprise, cause I knew when I would arise. It's when everyone's paying the price, and never to break the ice. That's one day all compromise. It's like the time I tried to justify why they couldn't realize. I guess I could just sympathize, but that would be very unwise. I might just give them advice and tell them right in front of my eyes, cause on the inside I know they're wearing a different disguise. But that is for them to decide. They might tell themselves a few lies, but no mean to take time to apologize to anyone who thought it would not survive. I know I may have not thrived, but I know this spark is still alive. But if it dies, it just might be my own demise. Like rolling the dice, you might just have to improvise. And I don't mind be the one that y'all need to terrorize, cause I took a leap of faith, had to take time to address the fake. Even while I'm in the race, I feel like I'm the driver of my fate. Only one solution, it's better be the case. No conclusion with no time or place, cause nobody's keeping up the pace. I feel illusion, better keep your space. Before you fall off the race, I don't need your praise. I see confusion, just looking at your face. The next time you decide to take a leap of faith, decide it was best to ignore the faith. On the best, get a chance to build a path and be the blaze to a trail. I might just give them hell. I see a bunch of y'all running coattails. I don't exactly know what I'm up against, so I touch the wall. I feel I might just have to learn to run before I crawl, before I fall. Hop the cannon, hop the bridge, hop the ledge, hop the tower. Please bring me power, I may just fall for an hour, maybe a year, but I don't care. I see my dreams crystal clear, and if you don't, there's no to the path you chose. And if you do, just know we're gonna see each other equally. We both are the same way, no matter way. Just jump when you wanna take a leap of faith.
I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion.
Yo, make sure that you play the tree. You know what I mean. Oh my gosh, watch this.
My skin is black with golden. I'm not here for bragging, boasting.
There's no way that works.
Mind is burning, this is my memory.
Are you
with me now?
kidding me? Oh my
Said, are you with me now?
gosh.
Ain't felt this good in a while.
I can't.
They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now?
Oh.
Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgotten, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. But still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me? Step in the fire, get ready to take it high. Real coming out your amplified. Y'all want every black man to be with your pride. Why these people up and turn them shy, huh? Cell phone became your brother.
I have your
Internet
burger,
replaced your mother. You leaving homies on red. No wonder all your friends dead. Jealousy was a centerpiece. So
that is a
violation. Enemies sabotage my identity. Why they wanna treat me like a Kennedy? They wanna affect the legacy. Protect the heart. I cut off the extremities. I'll never be another piece in your recipe for social supremacy.
Got three. Back in the back. Back here. Throw now.
They want us to simmer down.
Let's go.
Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now?
Okay, gotcha. What's your peak?
Ready to put it down.
Oh my god.
Started
Oh my
the bottom,
goodness.
already
Final
forgotten, but they won't
block,
forgive me
baby.
now. You really
We've
ain't ready
completed
now.
it.
You haters just in the crowd. But still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now?
Oh my god, I just set a world record. Frick yeah, baby! 290 to the head! Come on now!
Stop and just look around. To see if you
Yes!
tell me how you really now.
Okay,
Ready to
here we
put
go.
it down. Started the fight, I'm ready for battle, but they won't forgive me now. You ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. But still I just fuck around. Now you with me now. Now you with me now. I feel it coming now. It's too late to shut it down. Over the mountain now, burning the valley down. I don't know where my mind is. Don't even know what time is. Somebody stop the virus.
Nationers! 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 What is good? Welcome back to another live stream. Nationers, nationers, nationers. What is good? Welcome back to another live stream. I hope that you guys are all doing well, doing swell. It is great to see you guys back here. It is officially 6:07 p.m. on April 29th, 2025, Nation. I hope you guys are all having a lovely, lovely Tuesday. I'm not going to lie, Nationers. Yesterday, I had a big sore throat when I was doing the intro, that big nationer part. My throat hurt a lot. This time, it was about half as bad, so that I feel like that's a pretty good sign. So, Nationers, nonetheless, feeling better. I hope that you guys are feeling good as well. Nonetheless, Nationers, it is great to see you guys in here, back at it on a lovely Tuesday, Taco Tuesday! Come on, baby. We actually had burritos today, Nation. I'm not going to lie. But I will mention, Nationers, those burritos were very good. I had a nice little meat. I had a nice little cheese. I had a nice little, by the way, no rice, no beans. That's criminal, Nationers. No rice and no beans? Okay, all that to say, I had meat, I had cheese, I had sour cream, and I had tapatio! Give me the tapatio! Sorry, I always say tapatio like that. I have no idea why. It's just something that happens every time that I say it. Nonetheless, Nationers, that's what I had. I had two of them. So I didn't just have one. I had two of them, and they were delicious, Nationers. I also need to add them into my chronometer. It's an app that I downloaded. One of my friends, Julia, she recommended this app and whatnot. So it tracks all your stuff. You could input your food and whatnot to what you eaten today. Now breakfast technically is like lunch because I wake up at 10. I also had to run to the store, but I count it as my breakfast than my lunch because it's more or less what I'm eating at that specific time. So technically those burritos are technically more or less my lunch. So yeah, nonetheless, Nationers, it is great to see you guys back here, back at it for another live stream. I hope that you guys are doing well. Let me get back to your guys' questions here in a second. I know some of you guys have some, but I do want to welcome you guys back. Isabel, congratulations on getting back-to-back first-place viewers. It is great to see you in here. I hope that you're doing well. Congratulations, Isabel. Once again, you have a trick up your sleeve that I don't know if anyone's able to catch on to quite yet. Doesn't seem like they have. So congratulations again on back-to-back. We also got C-Matter back up with the stream. We got Planet back up with the stream. Great to see you guys in here. We also got the Caption Man, Corvax. Welcome back, Corvax. Thank you again so much for always for your captions, by the way, my guy. I appreciate that a ton. Just for those people, that don't have, audio or are deaf. You never know. Those captions are very valuable. Nonetheless, Estrella, great to see you back here. I know that you are lurking, but thank you again so much for tuning in on the background. TV noise as always. We also got Stream Elements. Shout out Stream Elements. Nonetheless, Boss, welcome back. Great to see you in here. Jared looking like an unk with his bald head. I just have my hair pulled back. That's all. I was going to have it like this, but then this looks that looks not that good. So I was going to go ahead and pull it back like Luka Modric, okay? You know who Luka Modric is? That's me, okay? Nonetheless, also, Isabel, it is free. I think you get maybe 50 to 70 entries for free before an ad plays. It took forever for an ad to play, to be honest. It's probably around 50. Now, I will say the only downside is of course, if you want to balance out some things, pretty much everything that I need to do is intake and count calories. That's it. So it is perfect for that. I've tried MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is not great because you have to manually put in your stuff. You can't scan food. This, you can scan food. and it is amazing. So yeah, I highly recommend this over MyFitnessPal. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. Also, yeah, see matter, no rice and no beans. We were gonna make homemade refried beans, but that ended up not being the case. So because they kind of do take some time to make. So we just ended up not making any. And then, yeah, we had no rice, no Spanish rice, because that also takes some time. My mom started like dinner at like 5. And so like by the time 5:30 came around, I was eating my 2 burritos. So yeah, I need to make sure that I ate and all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't think it is the aging. I'm aging like fine wine, okay? It is called chronometer. Chronometer. Think about it like chromatic and meter. Chronometer. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's like a orange logo with like an apple. That's pretty much the logo. Jared, that is terrible. You gotta have rice and beans. It's not about not having rice and beans on the side. It's about having no rice and beans inside the burrito, because that's the best part. It's very, as a Mexican myself, it's very it's down bad, okay? That's what it is. It's not good. I need it. And also the co-owner of Swan CFC and plays for Real Madrid. That's my guy, Luka Modric. One of my favorite Croatian players, by the way. I mean, he is technically the only Croatian player that I know. So, yes. Orange background, kind of like an arrow coming from the left down into the center of that apple. I believe that's generally what it looks like. But great app, by the way, in case you guys want. All I need is I just need I need to take and track the intake of my calories. That's what I need to do. So my watch already takes how much like calories I've burned and whatnot. So like on my app here, on my Garmin app, my Garmin Connect app, okay? My Garmin Connect, all that I need to do is I need it to, again, track how many calories I burned, which is always pretty easy. So I average around, this week I've averaged around 2,749 burned calories on average. Okay, that's an average. So like that's super nice. And so like I just need to have less than that, if that makes sense. I just need to have less than that to be in a calorie deficit. Now, obviously meeting all your different macros or whatnot, that's really all you need. Like today I burned 2,000 calories. That's 1,847, by the way. And my day's not done. So yeah, super helpful. And so like, let's say yesterday I burned 2,812 calories. Okay. My intake yesterday was 1,887 kilocalories. And so I technically was 1,000 calories in deficit, which I don't think yesterday I actually ate a whole bunch. Day before, 2,368. And on Sunday, I burned 2,510. So I was about 200 in deficit, whatnot. But yeah, also, by the way, TV, also, some of you know that I have a trouble it comes to talking to girls. So recently I've been talking to a girl who's just came out of a few toxic relationships, and she eventually guessed that I liked her. She then asked me out. So my thought process, Corvex, what did you say? What did you answer to that? Did you say yes? Did you say no? On top of that, also, Isabel, your Apple Watch, I'd assume that it probably counts like how many calories you burn every day. My average is usually around 23 to 27, depending on how active I am. And with that, I just need to know that I am in a deficit. So I also need to make sure I eat enough, but I also need to make sure that I'm burning enough. So it's like keeping those like consistent as possible. Whereas yesterday I didn't eat a whole lot. At least not that I remember. At least I'm tracking everything as I eat it. But yeah, nonetheless, Nationers, before I forget, thank you guys again so much for being here. I hope that you guys are having a great Tuesday. We are going to be back onto the Chunk SMP Nationers. If you guys were here yesterday, you guys might have seen all of the maps starting to come together. It's going to look super cool. We're still working on the Kuzcotopia map room. So as we head in, all the top is going to be a giant map, and on the floor, it's going to be kind of like battle room stuff. It's going to be super cool. I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys are too. And nonetheless, Nationers, let's go ahead and get right into the action. And yes, see matter, Jared, I'm gonna play a quick match real quick. Sounds great. I had, by the way, why is the music so loud? Why was the music so loud? The music did not need to be that loud, by the way. Nonetheless, Nationers. I played some matches today. We got 0.5 away. 0.5, by the way, Nationers. 0.5. Can you guess what we did not do? We didn't make it. We didn't make it. It was so sad, by the way. So freaking sad. I was genuinely so upset. Genuinely so upset that we did not make it. It was so sad. Genuinely so sad. So yeah, Nationers, I need to make a handful of maps again. I need to make some more maps. I also need to set up all of this. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and destroy that. I'm going to set up just this section because this is really all that I have left. So as long as I get all of this down, I should be just fine. But yeah, I played as Scarlet Witch, guys. I want to grind Scarlet Witch Lord. I really do. Big day today. Big day tomorrow. Am I ready? I would say so. We did a few drills as jumpers today, and I felt like we were really prepared, getting locked in, all of that good stuff. So it was overall a really good day of drills. Triple jumpers are really starting to come along. We just also, like, jumping is such a technical thing. You can't kill your legs. That's like the big thing. You cannot kill your legs too early in the season because it's just downhill from there. So you have to kind of play it safe on the legs a lot, to be honest. So yeah, overall, great freaking day of practice. And yeah, it was good. And also, Corvex, you mentioned, well, she knew that I liked somebody and was trying to get an answer out of me. She then kept on asking, which... Oh. That's okay. I guess I could just do this, actually. There we go. Oh, but now that gets rid of that. That's no fun. Okay. Maybe I do just put this back, I guess. Okay, that's fine. And I'll just do that over here as well. There we go. By the way, Nationers, yes, the frame rate has been pretty low since the new migration. I'm assuming just because the server is not, like, the servers got moved. So it's not, like, fully optimal right now. By the way, Selena, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here, Selena. How are you been? Great to see you back here. How are you doing, Selena? And also, said, sorry, I can't tell you. And then she replied, it's because you like me. I then, in shock, didn't say anything for a bit. Then I told her that I liked her. And then she asked me out to a festival. Then I accepted. Well, I hope that the festival goes well. I really hope so. I really hope so. By the way, Aquila, it's going well. I just hit, like, I think top, like, 69 or something. Yeah, and also, you're still trying to grind Star-Lord and Cloak and Dagger Lord right now. Probably Squirrel and Scarlet there after. My movement, I probably went through, like, a whole game without dying as Scarlet Witch. I was, like, low-key cruising. If you guys saw that gameplay, you'd be like, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I'm telling you, it was some good gameplay earlier today, Nationers. It was some good gameplay. Also, Selena, thank you so much for the 18 roses. Much love out to you. Great to see you in here. So, Nation, I need to put away a few things and whatnot, but we should be good for the most part. But yeah, it is really what I think it is. I haven't checked. You're going to have to check, Killa. I know you're my number one subscriber on there. So, like, I need you. I need you, my guy. There's no time to dilly-dally. We gotta grind, okay? We got to get on the grind on there, okay, Killa? All right, let me actually go all the way down here. I forget that I have Elijah on. And also, basically, the short to me like girl, no, I like her, girl asked me out. You said yes. That's all. You forget that. But yes, Killa, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Welcome to the nation. Welcome in. And also, what's your method for getting emeralds, Alex? Villager trades, 100%. 100%. But yes, TP, thank you again so much for being here. Much love out to you, my guy. I know it's late over there, so I hope that you get some sleep. And thank you again so much for tuning in. Also, my back is apparently Isabel's graveyard. But yes, Alex, I certainly use a good amount of... Certainly use a whole bunch of emeralds for these and whatnot. Paper to emeralds. Yeah, it's a pretty easy process, to be honest. It is a very easy process, I will say. So yeah, it's not too bad. I really like it. It's really enjoyable, I will say. And they love the paper I give them, so that's always great, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put those in there. I think I need to put a few things back, but generally I think I'm okay. So let's go ahead and take more rockets. Put that back. What is this map of, by the way? Oh, that's right, because this over here, I think that's supposed to go right here. That definitely checks out. That map's definitely supposed to go right there, but we do not need that map anymore, actually. So yeah, I was playing Convergence as Squirrel, and I was 21-0 before I finally died. It was a spider map. It's like a city, but it's super hard to get out of spawn, and they couldn't even get out of the main spawn. Are you talking about the Tokyo one with like the little truck that comes down? Or Convergence as... It's not the Hypertech one. It's the one that has like the little penny spider that comes down. Is it that one that you're talking about? Yeah, Squirrel Girl's elite. I went up against a really good Squirrel Girl. Mind you, the team was freaking their team was losing. Well, the Squirrel Girl was really freaking good. Like, Squirrel Girl as Scarlet Witch, I could not kill her as easily as I wish I could. But I was really owning a lot of people today. Alrighty, so, Nationers, actually our main goal is we need to find this map here. We need to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. By the way, Clayton, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. So I need to do 27 of these. Right. So that's 7. 27. So I'm going to go 3, 3, 4. 3, 3, 3, 4. Okay. And this one is up to the right. Okay. We can do that. By the way, no way. It's Junior. What is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. Welcome into the stream. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. And Clint, I would say I got a haircut. Maybe around, so I need to go right and down. Okay, right down. I would say probably like 2 weeks ago, maybe? I think so. But Clayton, how are you doing today, my guy? Great to see you in here. We're going to freaking ride. Look at this Elytra, guys. Look at this Elytra ride. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Look at that, guys. Look at that. We are riding. We need to get up all the way up to here. It seems like we're getting pretty close. This seems to be the jungle area. By the way, Parker! Yes, sir. What is good? Great to see you in here. How are you doing today, Parker? How was your day? How was school, by the way? I know we only talked during track, but how was school? Great to see you, my guy. Welcome back, by the way. And also, Miss KG. Anime fans are not welcome in this live. No, I don't watch any anime. I'm not the ultimate decider. I don't know if you are either. J-Man, what is good? How are you doing? Welcome back. How was work, by the way? Oh, my goodness. I just fell. But yeah, super excited about tomorrow. We have a big meet, by the way, Nationers. For anyone that does not know, I'm assuming it's most of you guys. We've probably our toughest test yet. It's going to be our closest meet by far. So we are really hoping, I'm really hoping that we pull off a nice little win, especially against a tough team and whatnot. So super excited about it. And yes, you're doing pretty phenomenal, not including the cuts on my palm. Clayton, what happened to your palm? Did you cut your hand? By the way, yes, teacher, what is good? Yes, #1 player according to mom or facts. No, teacher, what? My mom. Of course, it's my mom. My mom said, yo, Jared, son, you're like the #1 Minecraft player. Also, no way it's Junior. That is my boy Sal Volcano in the background. Where am I at? I feel like I'm way too far. Let me go back here real quick. But yes, teacher, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I feel like I've gone too far. I feel like I've gone too far. I feel like I've definitely gone too far. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so I need to find that. Oh, I know exactly where that's at. Home A? No. Home LA. Okay, yeah, I'm here right now. This thing right here. Nope. Back. Home V. Let me show you guys where I'm at here. Okay, let me show you guys where I'm at. But yes, also doing pretty good. School was good. Very nice. My day was good as well. Ran some errands, got me some bananas, got some bananas for the team, got some oranges, also got some sourdough bread. Played some Marvel Rivals this morning and then went to practice, so it was good. And also, teacher, thank you so much. This is, see, that my mom saw this and was like, yo, son, like the #1. But by the way, Junior, thank you so much. Great to see you in here again. So for anyone wondering, that area is exactly this area. So what I need to do is I need to go up from here. I need to go up, and I need to get to this map. In case you guys are watching vertically on TikTok, there's a map in my right hand that I'm trying to get aligned with, so I need to go from there, and I need to go right, and then I need to go down. So that's what I need to do. By the way, J-Bay, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. And you mean work is in like work. And also, Cole, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Great to see you. Here, Cole, great to see you in here. And yes, I would love to, Isabel. I would love to. And also, by the way, Clayton, silly me messed with the tractor and cut my palm only because there was a piece of metal sticking up that they caught my hand. Oh, Manny. You son of a gun. I'm going to do it here just because this is where I landed. Or, you know what? I'll make it a little harder on myself. I'll at least do it like up here. Because, like, yes, I saw it up there, but there's no way of, like, formally getting it down. I'll make it hard because I don't want the water to be there. So, Manny, let me go back, by the way, because I need to grab a pickaxe here. And also, boss, let me read your message here. Boss, you messaged, okay, that forward. Okay, water forward. And also, Cole, thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much, Cole. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for joining the nation, the realest community on the internet, my guy. 07 up to you again. And also, by the way, boss, I think so. I know that the second checkpoint has you go like up and down, then back up, and then some rocks move. You know the map if you saw. It's one of the common ones. Okay. The convergence. There's the Black Panther convergence. There's the like hyper what do you call them? What are they called? What are they called? They're called the cyberpunk looking one. There's that one. Maybe I'm missing one. But yes, Steve, so there's a difference between a convergence and a convoy. I don't know if you know that. Maybe you do. And also, yes, by the way, Steve won't be #1. I think you got to put Alex 2 then as well. By the way, big boy John, right now well, technically not right now. Somebody on Twitch redeemed a dig straight down, so I'm digging straight down right now. But beyond that, I am filling out a giant map on top of my roof or on one of my ceilings in my base. So that is what I'm doing right now. So apparently at 3 a.m., 2 guys in a red truck came to our driveway, and one of the guys came out and started to try and open some of our cars. And one of my brothers didn't have their cars locked, so they broke into it, but luckily he didn't have anything for them to take. And I only know that because when I came out to leave for work, I saw my mom talking to the cops before I left for work. They were looking into people driveways starting 1 a.m., and no one called the cops until my mom did this morning. That's crazy. That's crazy. So it seems like these 2 people, these 2 trucks, or just 2 guys in a red truck, that's crazy. It's like, one, that a red truck seems to stick out like a sore thumb, you know what I mean? So that's interesting to see how that play out. By the way, big boy John, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet, my guy. There's too much in there for me to actually care. Is this the one that I'm on? No, this is the one that I'm on. Most certainly. Yeah, that's the one that I'm on. But yes, also it's not too bad, just a flesh wound. That's what they always say. That's what my dad says. Oh, it's just a flesh wound. He's got a massive gash in his arm. There we go. on here, on here, on there, there, and there. Do I actually need the copper? Probably not, but good to have anyways. But yes, Planet, I'm intrigued to hear about these stories, by the way. I'm intrigued to hear about them. All right, so I'm going to go all the way down here. But yes. Well, I got to head out, coach. I see you tomorrow. That's cook tomorrow, baby. That's cook. Night tough, baby. That's what we say. For anyone that doesn't know, we say that at practice. You know, it's like a team thing and whatnot. So if you don't know, you don't know. It's okay. But now you know. So next time we say it now, then you know. But Parker, I hope you have a great rest of your night, by the way, my guy. I hope to see you tomorrow. Big things happen tomorrow. Big things. So, also, Diego, what am I mining for? I'm not mining for anything. Manny redeemed a dig straight down, so I'm digging straight down right now. That's what I'm doing. Back home V. So that's what I was doing, by the way, Diego. I wasn't digging for anything important, other than just doing that. By the way, Brian, what is good? Welcome back, by the way, my guy. Great to see you in here. And also, one day I got a cardboard box out of the closet. I went up to the top of the basement stairs and climbed in and rode down like a roller coaster made of cardboard. But 6-year-old Macy did not know what happened. When I got to the bottom of the box, exploded, and I smashed my face on the concrete. Did anyone ever get like a laundry bin and like go down the stairs? Did anyone ever do that? I always feel like that was so much fun. We always grab like a bunch of blankets and we always grab like a bunch of pillows, and we'd always do that. This is right here. So here's what I need to do. It was so amazing. By the way, Brain, I try and stream most weekdays, Monday through Friday. I'm usually not live on the weekends, but usually I'm live then. Usually throughout the week and whatnot. All right, so now we got the new map here. Oh, lovely. I'm going to have this mountain to get over to. Let me dive. So I can get over it. Okay, here we go. Boom. All right, we got this. What the frick is this, by the way? Why is there so much calcite? Did somebody build this? Am I getting pranked right now? All right, let me ride nice and slow. I got to ride a little bit slower here. Okay, feeling good. Nice. This is a good pace. Good pace. Good pace. Okay. Boom. 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 Oh, no! 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 You gotta be freaking kidding me. You gotta be freaking kidding me, man. No. It's happening again. Clayton, the cut in my hand barely hit any muscle, and the muscle it did barely got scathed. Well, I'm glad you're okay, by the way, Clayton. Especially with, like, a hand. Like, I feel like you use your hands every day, too. No, it's doing this again. It's doing this again. No. Why does this always freaking happen? It's so frustrating. So, yeah. So, I'm dumb. It was confusing convoy with convergence. I thought convergence was convoy and vice versa. It was a convoy on Midtown. Oh, yes. The Midtown one. And spawn is always hard to get out of because your team rushes out of the spawn like idiots. That does happen. That very much does happen. Oh, no. It's doing this again, guys. So, for anyone that doesn't know, yesterday we were dealing with an issue where... What even is this? What photo? Oh, I know exactly what it is. It's me eating spaghetti. It's me eating spaghetti, guys. I already know what it is. Yeah, so yesterday, Nationers, I know those eyelashes. I see them every day. Oh, there's spaghetti. There's more spaghetti. Yup. So, Nationers, this was happening yesterday, by the way, where, like, all the maps that I was getting were turning into maps and whatnot. And it's kind of frustrating because you waste so much on maps. It's not that fun. So I'm hoping that there's no map after this, and I hope that it just turns into... Oh, my goodness. All right. It's okay. I'm just going to have to make more maps again. That's kind of horrifying. Just a bunch of... Oh, there's Linda Paulson! Guys! Linda! Linda is here. Linda has arisen. Linda is back, okay? She is back and better than ever, okay? She is back. Oh, she's back too. Oh, and she's back. She's haunting me forever at this point. Oh, and she's back, guys. Linda! Shout out Linda, by the way. What a sweetheart. What flag was that? Oh, I have no pants on right now. Send help. Right. What are these sus ones that I have? All right, Isabel, there's all the maps, by the way, in case you want to sort through them. But yeah, Clayton, I hope that it's okay. Obviously, you know, a nice little band-aid. Hopefully things go well with the recovery of it, of course. Oh, and now it's going to be a big one of this too. Oh no, guys. We are looking so good for so long. If you want to keep these maps, you certainly can. They're just going to be here all day. Please, no. Why is it just the same freaking map? Why does it make it in like a whole bunch of different sizes, too? You won't know what I'm going to do with them. I have a feeling you might make the map. By the way, Bia, for real, yes, that is my boy Sal right behind me. That is my guy Sal. It's the same freaking tweet about having no pants on right now. Do I have to like get in the right spot for this? Come on. By the way, Isabel, there's a whole bunch of maps around here. I have 5 more maps. Why does it do this? It's so freaking frustrating. It's like the most frustrating thing ever, by the way. Alrighty, so let me go back here, Nationers. We're gonna have to get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, we have to get more. We have to get more compasses, which is so freaking frustrating, by the way. It's like... Why? Why does this happen? Compasses. Compasses. Let me go back. Let me go home. C. Nope. Back. Home. A. There we go. By the way, so no, CMOD, yes and no. It's more of a bug. This happens all of the time. This happened last world too, and it's just so freaking frustrating. Yeah, it's just frustrating because it's like, ugh. We're like right there. We have the maps. But then we have to go through so many maps just to get the normal maps again, which is kind of frustrating. So yeah, it's frustrating. But yes, but I am a bad scab picker, so it's going to be picked. Hey, I don't blame you. By the way, Bentley, thank you. I just got my hair pulled back with my headset and whatnot. It's really all that I got going on. All right, so let's see if I could go back. I don't know. We're going to test it out again here, Nationers. That's all that I can do. Nope. It's just the same tweet again, guys. It's the same exact tweet. Oh, now it's freaking SpongeBob as a mob boss. What the frick is going on? I hate having to do this, guys. Oh, and there's Patrick. I remember this one, too. Oh, now there's Ronald McDonald. Guys. There is Ronald McDonald, by the way, guys. I don't think these are all the maps that I've made. I don't ever remember making the SpongeBob one. Like, some of them, like, I didn't make... Oh, there's the Burger King guy. There's Ronald McDonald again. There's them. Oh, my goodness. Like, I did not make this one. We go from Jared's tweet to Ronald McDonald. It's the only right way to live right now. It really is. I'm in the map. I don't know how we're doing this. By the way, Bia, for real, are you trying to outmap your world? Yes and no, by the way, Bia. We have a plugin on here called Image on Maps. And sometimes don't follow your dreams, chase them. Thank you. Thank you so much for that inspirational... Again. Oh, and again. Oh, and again. Home of the Pope. Oh, right. Rest in peace. Oh, right. I'm getting like 3 of every map, by the way. Bass Pro Shops. Thank goodness, guys. It's so frustrating. I'm about to go through so many maps. There's a new one. This is a Teletubby. Why does this keep happening, guys? By the way, Bentley, thank you so much, by the way, my guy. I really appreciate that a ton. I'm gonna crash out because I can't make a freaking map right now, guys. I can't make a freaking map. It's a freaking Teletubby. I don't need a picture of a Teletubby. I need a picture of what this generation looks like. That's what I need. What is this? This is like... This is from the chunk again. This is the freaking meme Olympics from last world. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. I feel like I do remember that Teletubby too. I don't know the name of the Teletubby, but I do remember seeing the photo of the Teletubby. There's Pork. This was a one with Pork, Blue, and maybe me? Maybe it was just them two. What is this? Oh, by the way, Pork, can we create that poll by chance? Is that possible? Yo, where is that? It's right here. Isabel has it. It's definitely in your guys' old base, I believe. But yes, by the way, Carissa, what is good? How you doing today? How was the tornado warning by chance? That boy got the Lucius locks blowing in the wind tonight. Thank you so much, Gavin. You guys like this hairstyle, don't you? Seems like you guys do. Okay, let me go back real fast. Oh my God. Ow, that headache is not fun. Oh my God, that headache is not fun. Oh my goodness. Image on maps. Image on map. Plugin. Let me see what I can do like plugin wise. Or is it like image? Nope. Let me see. Let me see if there's anything in the Discord at all on this. This is like beyond frustrating, by the way, Nationers. Because all that I need is this next map. And I need I need 19 more of them. It's a lot. It's a lot. 18 more of them, excuse me. So yeah. By the way, Irene, what is good? Welcome back. Oh, Carissa, I'm glad that it's all clear, by the way. I am glad. I'm glad. Oh, hold on. What was this one? This one says 2 map. Definitely not this one. Let me see what the Discord has for us. Doo-doo. 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 Custom maps. All right. Right. Okay. Custom map commands. Is that what the custom map plugin? Let me see. Custom maps? Oh, let me look up commands here. Let me look up. Oh, I just got rickrolled. I low-key did just get rickrolled, by the way, Nationers. I'm not seeing anything on this, by the way. Oh. Oh, excuse me. That's crazy. By the way, it's not even 7. I'm already yawning. Thank you, Spawn. Told Jared that. But yes, Irene, a little tired. Sometimes I just got to get my body moving, especially streaming wise. I probably should open up my window low key. Probably should, because that always helps a little bit. Let's see. That always helps. Just a smidge. Jared Isabel says the spawn is useless and you don't need to spend months making one for the next chunk. Well, I'm hoping that the next one has a little bit more quests. I know we don't use the spawn because the spawn was supposed to have the citizen things, but then things did not work, if that makes sense. I have a feeling that you said this, Pork. Mind you, it only took me 2 days to make that spawn, by the way. Like 2, maybe 3 days to make it. It was not that long at all. Pork is lying. Okay. I feel like I actually believe Isabel in this. I just needed the next map. I just need the next map. Didn't you literally delay chunk because you were working on a spawn? Okay, yes and no, but it wasn't that spawn, if that makes sense. I was making like a completely different world that I don't even know if you know about. Like, we were making a completely different world as like the main portion of the world. But we didn't do that. I was like, we need to get this thing up and running And then that's when I like set this. I set up, looked at a few seeds, went to those like coordinates, and like everything worked out in the end. No, guys. Okay, boss, you weren't around when we were working on the old spawn, by the way. So I don't know how you would have known about that. No, because I was like, oh, guys, like crap, like the spawn's still being worked on. Mind you, when I'm referring to like the spawn that's still being worked on was a completely different spawn from a different map in a different world. And I was like, this is going to take freaking months. I don't want to do that. I just want to play Minecraft. And so, like the one that you guys saw there, the one that's on this server took like 2-3 days. What's the plugin called? Custom Maps. Good luck finding anything on it. Oh my god. And it's building like 2 or 3 of copies of every fucking thing. Oh my god. There's not like any commands on this thing, by the way. There's not a single command on this. It just says map. That's all it says. This thing is making me so upset. Oh my god. Right, she did say that she never looks around spawn. Well, I'm hoping that in the next world that there's like actually a little bit more use in that, because like there are citizens there and whatnot. It's making 3 of every fucking map. This is so frustrating. Because I'm wasting so many maps. Oh, and now I just started it again. I don't know what... Oh my goodness. I don't... This is so frustrating. By the way, elytras freaking suck when you wear them on the ground. They are the most annoying thing ever. Okay, they're so freaking frustrating, by the way. AP, I gotta go with, I gotta go with 100 men that are aggressive, that want to win it. It's not just like 100 random men. If it's 100 random men, I'm giving it to the gorilla. If you know what I mean. By the way, silly question, bro. Do you or anyone in the chat possibly have a backup desktop you don't use? Flathead, I do not have a backup desktop, unfortunately. I do apologize. Any desktop that we do use in the household and whatnot. But I appreciate you asking nonetheless. Custom maps. That is what it's called. By the way, working on additional builds for spawn. So I was here when you were working on some of it. No, you were not, boss. No, you were not. I mean, you technically were there, but you weren't a part of the chunk and whatnot. Like, you obviously got added later, and then obviously you could still see everything before you came in. By the way, James thinks this might be AI-generated content. I promise you it is not. This freaking game called Minecraft, they love to say that this is generated content. It is not, and I know that for a fact. But they love saying that this is generated content. I have no freaking iron. Yeah, yep, pretty much. It just says /image and a link. Yep. Yep. Custom maps 1.2 with like a gradient of like blue and purple. So frustrating. You very well could have watched the live streams. I mean, they were late. I wasn't like, but you're getting it conflated because I didn't say that I was delaying the start of the chunk because of this spawn, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. By the way, Flathead Food 2, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Much love out to you. Great to see you in here. But I never said that it got delayed because of this spawn. It got delayed because of the old one, if that makes sense. Both are interchangeable, by the way, boss. I mean, I guess it says map with custom image maps. Maybe let me look up that. Let me look up that. Custom image maps. Because image on map has that, I believe. No, that's 2 maps. Map tools. Which, let me just see which one I have freaking. Let me go plugins here. Plugins. Custom maps. That's what it says. Smexy Luke. Okay, let me see. Is this Smexy Luke? Let me look up Smexy Luke. Smexy Luke. Smexy Luke mod? No, I don't want to look up Sexy Luke Bryan. Luke Bryant. Plugin Minecraft. Hubble? No. This does actually seem like a good mod. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to bookmark that, actually. Is it this? Oh, it most definitely is. It is this one. Because on the image on map, by the way, the image on map... Image on map. The image on map one... It's not one, but it had... By the way, it was super nice because you could do /maps and you could see how many, like, what maps you've already created. It is so frustrating. Anywho, we're gonna keep pushing through, okay, Nationers? Jared, look at the chat, bro. By the way, sleep. I could sleep. By the way, for anyone that doesn't know, when I tab out of Minecraft, my Minecraft closes. By the way. Oh, and I guess you were talking about, like, the actual chat and whatnot. But yes, no, you're very welcome, by the way, Flathead. Yeah, I realize it's not nighttime. I realize that now. See, because C-Matter said, Jared, look at the chat, bro. And I don't know which chat he is referring to. Because that could be, that's two different chats. Some people are specific, some people are not very specific in that. Let me go back. Let me go home. All right, we'll make this stuff. We'll make it. It should be good. I'm just very upset that I have to keep making freaking maps, man. There's so many maps that I have to make every time. No, you're all good. You're all good, T-Matter. It's not your fault. Gotta eat one of these. Please. No. Guys. We're back. We are back. We are so back. So I think these two are the exact same one. So let me get rid of that one. This one's gonna go here. We are so back. We are so back. We are so back, baby. We are so back. By the way, Gabby, welcome back. Nobody's pranking me. The game is pranking me again. The game decided that, you know, today's the day that you're gonna get pranked again, Gabby. We went through so many maps. I went through probably like 2.5 stacks of maps. Yes, you gotta go ahead and get that other round in, of course. Hopefully you pull off the win. So 3, 3, 3, 4. 3 by 7 by 4. There we go. Here we go. Very nice. Here we go. I just need to make sure that this is not How in the world does that happen right as I say it? It is the worst possible photo of all time of me. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Let me see if I can get another map here. It's Linda. Frickin' Linda, man. Frickin' Linda. Okay, so I got all of these. I'm technically in this one right now. Okay. Nose route. There's nose route. Invis, see, pretty Isabel. Hold on. I'm placing them in your inventory. I'm placing them in your inventory, by the way. Oh, right. Okay. There we are again. There we are again. I'm pretty sure this next one's going to be hilarious. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I did throw one Linda in the lava. There is a lot of Lindas, but, yeah. Oh, my goodness. By the way, Zonky, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. How are you doing today? Oh, this one's just like a continuation. What is this? What is this? I don't know what that one is. Oh my god, guys. I do not want to have to go through all of these maps again. We haven't even been able to do one row, by the way. Not a single row. What are these photos? Oh, right. Those are my toes. Those are my feet, by the way. Those are my freaking feet. Who made a copy of my feet? Who did this? That's from when I was slacklining in Malibu. Oh my goodness. Free content. For free. Literally for free. Literally. There's just a montage of me. I still have that blue hat too. By the way, Scout, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. Welcome back into another live stream. Oh, there's the Realist Podcast. Oh, there's Clorox. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, all right. There's long-haired Jared. What's goop? What's goop? What's goop? You're going to get so many images right now, Isabel. You better be prepared to place you somewhere. You better be freaking prepared. Who made all of these photos of me? There's... Yes, okay, we're back on a normal map, by the way. So that's great to see. Isabel, I need you to clear out your inventory, by the way. I need you to freaking clear out your inventory. No, I have multiple. I have 6 of them. 6. I need 6. I need 6 spots. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So this one technically is this one right here. Same ones here. Okay. I'm going to go throw away that one. I'm going to create one here, but I'm going to walk a little bit. By the way, also, Zonky, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm doing well myself. Feeling good. We've been having a map fiasco, to be honest. It's been quite the journey, to be honest. Quite the journey. But we are making great do with what we got. Very impressed. Very impressed, to be honest, that we have been able to maintain a sane level. Because it's been bad. It's been so bad. We've had to go through so many maps. Like, wasted materials of maps. It's been not good. Let's just say that. It's not been great. But yeah, I'm excited to see what Isabel does with all of those photos. I am not gonna lie. I'm kind of intrigued as to what she's gonna do with all of those photos. And I'm hoping I'm going the right way. I should be going the right way here. Should be down because, yeah, it came up. Okay, yeah, we got that. Okay. And I only need 4 here because it's 25. By the way, my cat is sitting next to me. Very nice. We do need to get a little bit more iron, though. Because I feel like we've used it. And I've just kind of been buying them, to be honest. I've just low-key kind of been buying them. All right, let's go back. I know you have iron. I might just buy them because it's been the easiest. But I did see iron was in your inventory. So maybe that is something that could work. So here, all right, so these, I'm going to put, actually, these ones go down here, by the way. So these go here. Okay, let me place that there. Because then from here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we go backwards from here. Because we are actually going down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we go backwards from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me rotate, 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 rotate. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, so I need to take this one and go down 23. All right, by the way, Annie, what is good? Thank you so much, Annie. I really appreciate that. How are you doing today? Great to see you in here again, Annie. I know that you popped in maybe yesterday or sometime last week. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that you have been well. I hope that you are doing good. And great to see you again, Annie. Welcome back. Okay, so now we need to go down. I'm gonna just place more in there. So let me go back. I'm super close. So I need to head north. This is south. Need to head north. So now we need to go. What's the orientation again? Oh, hold on. What's the orientation again? Okay. So we need to head right and then north. Okay. Right and then north. So we need to go north here real quick. Okay, let's go north here. Let's get into this next map here. By the way, Kiwi, what is good? How are you doing today, Kiwi? Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you doing today, Kiwi? Let's get here. Please, 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 please. All right, so we need to go right and then north. Yeah, because we were just going south, right? Yeah. 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 By the way, I'm glad you're live at Story and Bad here. Well, Kiwi, I hope that everything's okay, of course. I'm glad that I could be a nice distraction with the storm and obviously things going on. So yeah, Kiwi, much love. Funny story number 3 time. Let's go, Planet. Right in the north. Yeah, that's correct. Right in the north. Technically, I'm in the new map. Hold on. Yeah, because I'm on the south side. I'm looking south. Yeah, but I need to be going north. Yeah, is that right? I'm down there. Map orientation's like this. Yeah. Yeah, right in the north. Okay, sorry. I don't know why that was like so confusing. Alrighty. We should be in it right now. Right and then north. Okay. So 7772. By the way, so apparently nobody on the face of the internet has ever had this problem, so it's possible to fix. Time to get a new plugin next time that lets you clear your own maps. It would be nice. I know that I didn't make all of those maps. It seems like it's a whole server-wide thing, which is kind of frustrating, especially if you're doing something like this. But, because, well, we actually updated from image on maps to custom maps because of the version and whatnot. So, yeah, the custom map, there was like a custom map one that maybe we could test out when not. Shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, we're under a flash flood right now, and yesterday was a tornado watch all day. It's supposed to rain all into next week. That is crazy. Hello? Okay, is this in the zone? It technically is. Question, did you use the same file from the last chunk as this one? Technically, yes. Everything, it's just basically a new world, if that makes sense. So, like, most things will save. That's why there's photos from, like, way last map, too. Like, the Linda Paulson one. The old lady with the white hair, that's Linda Paulson. By the way, Swiftu, what is good? How are you doing today, my guy? Great to see you here. How are you doing today, Swiftu? All right. Should be able to get this map. So we need to go 7772. Here we go. Yeah, gotta love Oklahoma for sure. Which number are you on now, by the way, Swiftu, if you don't mind me asking? All right, we'll make this one. I'm traveling a little bit too fast for my liking. But we gotta do it. Gotta do it. Here we go. Get this one. Got this one. Oh, nope. Here we go. Got this one. Got this one. Ooh, a nice little village. Very nice. This could be good. This could be really nice. I wasn't quite out of that one. That's okay. So much for wasted maps. I mean, you've lost a million maps. What's wasting one more? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, second round of 7 is coming through. Second round of 7 is coming through. Okay. All right, should be in a new one here. Should get this one as well. Very nice. Hold on, boss. I'll read your chat here in a quick second. And you're on 20 of 26 now. Let's go, by the way, Swift2. Very, very, very nice. Got this one. I would like to head a little bit more into the middle. That's okay. Generally okay. Look good here. Look good here. Make it around. Make it around. Make it around. Okay. Here we go. Yep. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Made it to this one. Okay. Things are looking good. Boss, this is what it looks like in the clouds, by the way. I think you asked yesterday. Maybe Renz did. Could be wrong. I know one of you asked yesterday. Got this one. Very nice. And then this one being the last one. And I think we're going left and down. So I'm going to spiral around here real fast. Very nice. Cool. Right on the edge. So let's go back here. And also, this one's going to go here. These two are going to go down here. So I'm just going to place these ones real fast because I don't have any room in my inventory. I'm going to place those ones and then I'll just go down and get these. So, okay. So that makes sense. The plugin just replaces the map with XID with whatever image it wants. Therefore, the new server, whenever X is generated, it's the old one. Example maps 1100 is Pork's face on the old map. Right. Yeah. I see what you mean. I do see what you mean. And maybe that's just deleting those files. I imagine that's probably not too much of like a hassle. Because I guess like in my mind, you know, if you uninstall something, you delete like majority of the files, but Minecraft servers aren't exactly like that. So maybe it's just about deleting like that old plugin files and whatnot, because like, yeah, I see what you mean. There's like a specific number because like every map, like this one right here has a map 3385. So like there's a certain portion where you're going to get into some numbers and whatnot. So you have to just like wait it out pretty much. And as you can see, there's been a lot of maps made. So that's been quite a doozy to deal with, but we're pushing through nonetheless. So I guess the only way to fix it is for the chunk to have a fresh install or just delete the files of that specific plugin, because then there wouldn't be any ID off it. By the way, Drake Johnson, great to see you in here. How are you doing today? How are you, Drake? So I'm going to take this one, and I got to do the exact same thing here. Got to do the exact same. So 7, 7, 7, 2. Yep. All right. So here we go. 2. $23. So let's just do that. Cool. By the way, funny story number 3. My sister gave me a cat for my 17th birthday and named it Macy, which is my name after the celebration. There was some explaining to do just why. Yeah, but if you do that, all the maps you currently have custom images on reset. But no, boss, here's the thing. No, but what I'm thinking is like when you end this world, you create the download, everything is that and whatnot. So like then when you create the custom maps for the next world, then those are the ones for that map in specifically, if that makes sense. All right, so I got this map. We got 23 coming in. Let's go here. Yep, and I was right here. So we got to go left and then down this time. Left and down. That's the goal. Left and down. left and down. Here we go. Here we go. That's just my, I guess, my initial thought process. That makes sense. I will let you know, by the way, Isabel. I will let you know. Hold on. It was writing down. That's okay. That's oh, okay. Thanks. All right, let me get even with this. It was writing down. It was writing down. Funny story number 4. One day there was a man named Jared, and he crashed out and ate his PC. I don't know if I ate it, Macy. I've definitely crashed out over these maps, though. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. I will tell you that. Oh, we're in the map now. We are in the map. All right, now we're going down here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. I'll get to that in a sec, boss, once I get these 23. Nice. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Very nice. Okay, gonna have to avoid this mountain, but we should be good for the most part. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, we made it through this one. We get another big boost. One big boost here. Should be good. We're in this one now. Yeah, those are 2 different ones. Okay, here we go. By the way, Manny, I will get you in the hydrate here in a split second. Do not worry. I promise. I will get you one. Okay, we're looking good here. Looking good here. All right, so this is the second of 7 here that we need to do. Let me get to... Oh... Yeah, okay, we're good there. I think we're good there. Oh, no! We're back on it, Nationers. We're back on it. No! No, no, no. No, I actually need that map, and I don't need this map. We're back on it here. Gold Fox. Oh, there's 2 cats now. There's 2 cats. No, I'm gonna get this cat for so freaking long, too. Like, they stretch it out, too. It's so freaking annoying. Why does the cat need to be stretched and, like, disoriented, distorted? It's not Shane Dawson's cat. Oh, my goodness. Manny, let me get your hydration, by the way, before I forget. Also, by the way, boss, basically for the next chunk, you need a new data file, because if map 1 is a custom map in the next chunk, the first map you'll create will be a custom map because of the way it stores it. Okay. I'm sure it's probably not hard to find a new one or to create a new one of some sort. Because I obviously don't want to create a entire, como se dice, like, because then you're gonna have to do all the plugins again, and those are a pain already. And like, I feel like most of the plugins worked, where I don't want to like create them again, if that makes sense. Ay, 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 ay. It's just the same ones over and over and over again. It's just the same one. Just the exact same one. It's just white. It's just white. Who made a white map? Who needed a white map? Who needed this? Who? Nope. It's a chair. Oh, I know what this is. This is from the Grinch when we were playing the hide and seek. We were playing the hide and seek during the Meme Olympics during the 24-hour live stream. Yep, there it is. By the way, Jay Rivas, what is good? How you doing today? I am currently going through a bunch of maps right now because a certain plugin gets broken occasionally. But Mr. Brass, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Great to see you in here. You should just be able to download a fresh copy of the plugin and replace the data file with a clean data file from the new install. Okay. Oh, there's the Grinch. There's Max. I just got to get through these ones. It's going to be a lot of maps. Nationers, okay, quick question. Would you be mad if I creatived a bunch of maps in to get through these maps? But I will make more maps. I will make more maps to then use for mine, if that makes sense. Would you be mad if I creative maps in? Yes or no? By the way, Drewbird, I'm decently tired, yes. By the way, Frosty, my cousin passed away. Can you please give him 5 big booms? Boom, 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 boom. I got you. I hope your cousin enjoy those 5 big booms. I wish he was here to see them. Frosty, rest in peace. Rest in big Chach. I don't know what his name is, but he sounds like a big Chach. The wipeout one too. We did a wipeout course and whatnot. Because technically the only file you want to replace the data, so it would be pretty easy. I wonder if I could just erase most of the things out of the data. Probably not too hard. But yes, Rupert, we'll definitely get some rest for sure very soon. I'm creating empty maps in, guys. Okay, so this is it. Any extra that I have, okay? Any extra that I have, I will put back into creative, okay? I will put back into creative. Does that make sense? By the way, funny story number 5. Mr. Jared went on a walk and saw McDonald's and ate the whole building. They did not need to know that. It may have happened. This is the Meme Olympics. Meme Olympics logo right here. Oh my gosh, Nation, there's so much. There's so many. My goodness. By the way, Ovark, what is good? How are you doing today? We just have a conflict with the plugin. So like maps that I'm creating are becoming maps that are already made. So yeah. I just need to get through these because, guys, it's obviously a lot, but you have to think I would let you guys creative as much if this happened to you guys, if you guys were to make a map. Okay, here we go. But yes, also Ovark and Druber, hopefully you guys are both doing well on the TikTok stream. Great to see you in here. Let's keep having to throw out all of these maps. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Okay. Are all these the same number? No, those are all different numbers. All right. I don't know how many hundreds I'm going to have to go through, but it's going to be quite a lot. It will be quite a lot. It will be quite a lot here. You could call this cheating all you want, but I hope you guys understand that I'm having to do like the same map multiple times from different orientations, and it's so frustrating. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. By the way, just a heads up, yes, I do know, Druber, that it does say AI content. It's very frustrating. I'm not AI content, and Druber, you're probably the one person that knows I'm not. You're the one person that knows I'm not. Oh, finally. Okay, we caught it again. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these out then. Are these maps the exact same? They are. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this one here. I'm gonna go back We're going down, right? Yeah, we are going down. Yeah, right and down. Yeah, we are going down. All right. By the way, Ian, what is good? Play Sleepy Time Funk. I saw that game on like a Steam chart today and whatnot. It's pretty interesting, it seems like. I will have to look into that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's make more compasses. Do we have any paper that I can use? Looks like we have a bit. Got 24 here. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do here, Nationers. I'm gonna complete this row, and then I'm gonna complete everything else after that, and then I'll fill out the rest of what I need. Okay, so this we need to go down, right? It's right and down. Because I should not be in this one now. Yep. Okay. Should be in this one. How was there like a 1 block gap in there? I think I had a freaking chance. Guys, these freaking maps are getting so frustrating, by the way. These maps are getting so freaking frustrating, by the way. By the way, Isabel, I'm going to BRB. Gotta get ready for the night. I shall be back online in like 30 minutes to an hour. Sounds good, Isabel. I hope that everything goes well. I'm going to be still sitting here on all these maps, by the way. And also play Sleepy Time Funk. Of course, homie, been watching too long to know that. I appreciate that. Drubert, we gotta make sure. I appreciate you letting the masses know that I'm not AI generated content. So I appreciate that. Guys, this is not fun. All I want to do is just go down like by a few. I'm gonna have to go through so many maps to do this. This is genuinely so frustrating, by the way, Nationers. There's the prime bottles. There's the prime bottles, by the way, just in case you guys were wondering how prime's doing. We have maps of them. All right, so I think I got the second one of this now. Okay, that's good. That means I can place this one here. Okay. All right. So this one's not a good map. That one's not a good map. I got the second one of this. So I looked at the code for the plugin. Yes, I'm kind of that nerd. The data YML file starts out at a blank file. Then when you reinstall the plugin. So I think you create a new data YML for the new chunk and you don't have to add anything. Side note, you might be able to edit the data file to remove any data for the maps you need. I might just do it. I mean, that would make the most sense to do. It's not a bad idea to do that because that's what I was kind of like thinking, that it's like already blank, but then when you create data, it writes on it. So what the frick is that? What is that? What was that photo? Who else is on? Luna's on. Oh, it's me in the car. The first photo that I ever took on my iPhone 8, by the way, was this photo that I'm throwing away now. Oh my god. My lymph looked really pink in them too. Oh my goodness, Nationers. There's no hope. Manny, can you sleep by chance? Luna? Sleep, anyone? No, but I'd have to restart the server. And I don't really want to do that. I mean, it's not like the worst case scenario, but I guess if I cannot do it without that. No, but the server does not take like 2 minutes. I promise you. I'm gonna just keep pushing through. If it becomes a constant, then I'm gonna do it. By the way, no, you're all good, Estrella. I will go back and I will go to bed here. By the way, what am I doing? It's a plugin. Think about a plugin. Think about a plugin. Think about a map. Image on map. Those plugins, they're conflicting right now. So I'm trying to get them to work again. Is this the same one as this one? It is. Okay. So that could go. That could go here. That could come here. Let me just do this then. Okay. We start again here, Nationers. We start again. Let me look up Apex here real quick, Nationers. But yes, Trooper, thank you again so much for being here. Much love out to you, my guy. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. And most importantly, I hope that everything goes well. I will make sure to take care of myself in this grave time. I'm just tired of like having to like open up a map and then like, it's not it. That's probably the most frustrating part because we've gotten like a few good maps, but then I think we're starting to get into the territory where there's like every map is that, and that I don't really like. I think I'm just going to risk it for my sanity. Config files? Let me do map. Let me look up map here. Let me look up map. Custom apps data. What number am I on? What number is this? 3708. The highest number I see is 3766, by the way. That is the highest number I see. That's the highest number that I see here. So, like, I really just need to go through, like, 60 more. The highest number I see is 3766, okay? It's not really anything. So all that it is, apostrophe number of map. So it says like 3731 apostrophe and then the file custom plugin PNG. So yeah, it seems like, yeah. I'm just going to go through the 60. So, no, boss, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through the 60 up to 70, 37, 66. I'm just going to go up to that because then I want to see if that's the case, if you know what I mean. I want to see if that's the case, if you know what I mean. So this is, okay, so from that we have 60 more. Okay, C matter, yes, but we have figured it out. Okay, we have figured it out. We have figured it out. So it should be 50 technically. I need to have 50 in this pile. Okay, so 50. This is what we got. Okay, this we're gonna see. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're right, but I think this is going to be the one true test here. This will be the test to see I'm just gonna write right through all of these. So yeah. By the way, Corey, if you are interested in playing, feel free to head over to the link in my bio. By the way, Corey, there is an application. This is a Gravity Falls photo. Interesting. There's an application to join this server, by the way, in case you are interested. By the way, Will Shannon, right now we're just trying to get through a bug with one of our plugins, so I have to grind out a bunch of maps here and whatnot. But yes, Jared, the event was rescheduled, so I played and got gold 1. You won $10? Very nice. All right. I should have gave myself 51, but that's okay. So this should be 3766. Okay, so let me go back into here. Let me get 1 and let me see if it works. Oh, I'm in. Okay, let me see if this one works. Okay, those all work. No, oh crap. I hate being in the search. Like, let me queue out. I'm not searching things when I have it in my inventory. All right, so it seems like it works. Definitely when you configure next chunk. Yeah, I would probably just get rid of all of them. That would make the most sense. Because you know what? I think last time that we had it, they were overlapping a bit. So like you would have a map and then you'd have like an oddball one. So yeah. No, 10 Doritos. Oh, very nice. Also, Cody, what is good? Welcome back. And Will Shannon, welcome in. Yeah, it should be a super hard one to do, to be honest. Shouldn't be. I hope not. All right, let's go ahead and make these. But yes, Cody, I am doing good. I am currently just figuring out a little issue that we had with some of our plugins, but I think we moved past them and I think we're doing good now. But yeah, I'm doing well. I was a little frustrated forever, but I think Boss helped out a little bit to figure out what was going on with it. And it made a whole bunch of sense once I looked at it. So, yeah. I know, if only we found out earlier. Like, we found out, like, so close to, like, the finish line. I'm not like, but it obviously would have helped a ton. So, yeah, we do have a few chicken. In case you are wondering, we do have a handful of chicken here. If you need any, please let me know, by the way, Cody. Please let me know. So, we need to go down? Yeah. We need to go down here. All right, so all of the maps from here on should be free of any pictures, okay? They should be free of any pictures. That is a promise, okay, Nationers? That is very true. We would have definitely been like, oh, and especially because like there were so many photos that people took this time around. Like, and mostly the only issue that arises is within the map number. And like, honestly, it's not too hard if I like need to code like map numbers to like be like super high, like, I don't know, like 100,000, like 100,001. Like, I don't think anyone's going to make over 100,000 maps in totality from the server. If you know what I mean. Okay. All right. So this is the new map here right now. This is the final map here. Okay. Now let's go home V and then start placing these. I forgot it was only 2. That's okay. We're good in the neighborhood. We are getting our final row here and we're going to get this done here. But yes, no worries, Cody. Dad, what is good? Welcome in. Great to see you in here. Thank you so much for tuning back in, by the way. Dad. I'm missing that. That goes there. And we can test it out. And it does. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll go back. We'll go all the way to the top. But yeah, I'm glad it should be 2. And like, here's the thing. We're not going to like have the exact same maps. We just aren't. Because I even remember last time that like that happened. Like it happened on the old world. And I was like so confused. I was like, why am I getting a photo of this? But it makes so much more sense now, like that now that we've figured it out in a way. So that is a really nice feature. That's that? Yeah, wow, okay. And also, by the way, TT Limit Cody 0, thank you so much for hitting that follow button, my guy. Much love out to you. I hope that you're doing well. And welcome in again. And yes, Cody, whatever you would like to gift is very much appreciated. So how much? So we're losing. We need to do 3 stacks now. 3. So this is the 21s here. Okay, we are finally moving up, so we need to go right and over. By the way, Cody, thank you so much for the 1 game controller, my guy. Much love out to you. Hope that you are doing well. Great to see you in here again. And much love. Cody, thank you so much for the 1 gaming controller. Jed, remember, drink food and eat water. Right. Right. My dog, Oakley, likes to eat water. He goes... It's really funny. Once I read how the plugin works and stores maps, it clicked. It makes a lot of sense, though. Like how you're describing it. It makes so much sense. So I'm glad that we were able to do that. Glad that we were able to fix it and figure it out. Mind you, we hadn't actually fixed it, but we figured out how to get by. Because, yeah, there's a whole bunch of numbers ranging from like 700 to like 1,000 to obviously upwards to 3,000s and whatnot. So, yeah. By the way, Cody, thank you so much for the 1 heart me, my guy. Much love out to you. Thank you to whoever just slept. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you think I would be a menace on the chunk? Planet, I think you would be a menace on the chunk. I think you would. What is that build over there? Hold on, what is this? Oh, that's just a walkway. That's low-key just a walkway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Next one here. And Cody, my guy with the roses, the 29 roses. Much love out to you. I don't know, Planet. I don't know. I don't mean that in like a bad way. I don't mean that in the bad way. I think the menace. I think that you would like to maybe cause a little bit of mayhem. You know? Just a smidge. Which isn't bad. It's always good to have a little bit of mayhem. As long as you're protected. Okay? As long as you're protected from mayhem. Right. Getting this one. And then the next one here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now we go. Boom. Now we're in this one. Very nice. Let me give a nice little boom, boom, boom. There we go. Rise. Yeah, Planet, you did say that you were going to kill some of the people on the server, which is, I mean, if that's not being menacing, I really don't know what is. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to go through this. Did I get both those corners? I think I did. I think I did. But yes, you deserve, bro. It ain't much though. Hey, Cody, my guy, I do appreciate that a ton. I hope that you are having an amazing night again. Thank you again so much for your support, by the way, Cody. And I hope that you are doing well. I'm going to go up to this mountain because I feel like this is where the other one starts. It's going to like start like right over here. I'm going to just try and get as close as I can. Which is pretty much right in this one. If not, maybe a little bit before, but that's okay. Pork, are you in the chat, by the way? The Big Chungus SMP. The Big Chungus SMP is wild. Is wild, by the way. Wild to say. The Big Chungus SMP is crazy work. If Pork's not in the chat, I can set up that poll, by the way. But I'm going to go ahead and place all of these maps. God, I hope that they're good. I really don't know. Are they off by 1? No, that's a freaking firework. Man, I hope I'm not off by 1. I don't think I am. No, I think I'm good. We're gonna freaking find out. That looks good. Okay. That blends in. Okay. Yup. 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 See, Nationers, when the picture falls together, it is a sight to behold, okay? A sight to behold. There we go. All right. Cool. By the way, any thoughts on possibly adding land claims to the next chunk? That's the reason. So, boss, that's the only reason why I have an application. Because I just don't want to let anyone on. I like the idea of land claims, but they are very difficult to work around. That's why it's just like very free-flowing. We've had the land claims before in like previous ones, or previous servers that I've had, and it's very annoying. Because like maybe you want to like, excuse me, break something in somebody's base that like you are, you know, allies with, but then maybe they haven't set the thing up. It's just the workaround is not fun and whatnot. I'll get to the poll here. I will get to the poll here. Give me a quick second. So now we're going from 21 to 19, okay? 21 to 19. Let me get that poll there for you. By the way, your poll question was, should Macy/Planet join the Chungus SMP? Yes, no. There you go with the poll. Okay. We have used land claims before, but they are not my ideal way to go, if that makes sense. Because here's the thing. If I have land claims, then anyone can get on the server. And I'd have to set it up that way and whatnot. Which, like, is I would love. And, like, yes, but I think you can take away those that have done wrong, because you have to think about just letting anyone on. Most people are just gonna, like, go do some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can separate the people that have done wrong, that have been accepted, that have gone through the application process, versus it actually happening, if that makes sense. Because you're saying, but it doesn't but it doesn't have to be required, but maybe you can just be something that isn't required. But oh yeah, this is what you're saying. But honestly, the application didn't stop every issue, but I see your point. Like, the application mitigates that issue. Why would you have to let anyone on to have land claims? Because if I didn't, then everyone's bases would be blown up. That's why. Non-application. So if I have land claims, there's no application, anyone gets on. Does that make sense? Because if we didn't have land claims, since we don't have land claims, that's why there's an application process. By the way, Cody, I really appreciate that, my guy. It's great to see you in here again. And thank you again so much for the kind words, Cody. They really do mean a lot, by the way. Also, Marcus, what is good, my guy? Great to see you in here. And Alex, I currently play on Java, my guy. No, boss, but you're saying, but honestly, the application didn't stop every issue. But it doesn't have to be a requirement, but maybe can just be something that isn't required. No, because you're talking about land claims. Why can't you have both? An application and land claims? Because then you just trust everyone. I don't think you're getting what I mean. Because if I just had a land claim at my base, there's like, I don't have a square base. You know what I mean? Most people don't have like a generally square type of base, and you have to, you wouldn't want to have to be like, okay, I'm going to stretch that out to there, to here, over there. And if you don't trust everyone, well, I'm sure Blue League, and I'm sure some people haven't been helped with that. Like you guys haven't helped your own cause. We have COI rollback. Super easy to roll back things. Like when the freaking courthouse went up in flames, pretty much. Super easy to roll that back. That was super easy. Why can't it be there for anyone that wants it? It's not something I'm against. But I know the land claim is a very interesting thing when I've used it. I see what you're saying now, though. You're saying, like, have an application and also have it. I'm not entirely opposed to it. But it's very frustrating to deal with. But I get what you mean, though. It's not a bad thing. Because I'm sure there's probably, like, some permissions in there that you can make, like, let's say you, boss, you have a land claim, then Pork and, you know, Like port can be like somebody that looks through your chest and whatnot. But also, when people, it is hysterical when people do go through people's bases and steal stuff, because then it's like, why? By the way, Bristol and Quinn and also Mike, what is good? Great to see you in here. I hope that you are doing well. It's great to see you in here. Welcome back. And also, it's Jen G. What is good? Jen, you're right. I'm not. What number do you think I am? Gets you approved and whatnot, but if you get accepted and want to claim a piece of land so nobody can. The thing is okay, to play devil's advocate, what about if somebody just goes on a rampage and claims somebody else's base? I mean, yes, because then I would have to, you know, then revert that. That's not a huge issue, but maybe somebody does it. Playing devil's advocate here. What about if somebody just claims like a piece of land, like a spawner? Not too bad. I understand. What about if somebody claims like a trial chamber? What about if somebody claims the end? What about if somebody claims like just like things that are not the forward thought process? You know what I'm saying? By the way, Renato, welcome back. By the way, great to see you in here. And also, Quinn, thank you so much for the 18 roses. Much love out to you. And yes, Mike, we are making the masterpiece. It's going to come together very soon. We have 4 more layers that we need to get, but we are closing in. And also, Bristol, right now, we are working on this giant map at the top of my base and whatnot. That's what we're working on right now. Gonna turn out really fun. It's gonna be really, really good. I'm super excited about it. So this is gonna be, that went from 21 to 19, so 3 by and then 1. Okay, cool. We can do that. We can do that. There we go. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. There we go. And like spawn's gonna be rural regions anyway, so nobody can do that, if that makes sense. And also, how do the maps connect those? Basically, you have to go. So watch. I'm gonna go all the way over here, and I need to head south. Let me, hold on. I might need to sleep here real fast. Oh, somebody's sleeping. Somebody's sleeping. South is, I was already looking south. Okay, cool. So I need to head right and then down. Right, then down. All right. That's no biggie. Right, then down. So let's go right. Here we go. And then basically all you're doing is you're finding the nice little area right next to everything and whatnot. Let me make sure that this all works, by the way. It should be right then down. Let me go ahead and make sure, because I'm even not too sure that it is right then down. It looks like it is right then down. Okay, cool. Cool. So we're on this one, and we're just going to continually go down here. You should change the name of the Chunk SMP to the Big Chungus SMP. You know what? Maybe I'll ask the people. I'll ask the people on the server. By the way, Boo, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today? And luckily, all the maps, if you have an item frame, all the maps are pretty much already connected to each other from a pixel-to-pixel standpoint. So it looks really, really, really clean. So that's a lovely part. And again, with the land claims, I'm just playing devil's advocate more than anything. Like, I don't think that people will, and obviously if people do, then there's just more issues that lie, you know, and like, hey, like that's like you can't claim the end island and whatnot. Or maybe it is like a protected, I don't know, maybe there's some like land claim stuff. Like there's some things that I can understand that people are going to maybe go around and claim something, or, you know, maybe somebody goes around and claims like the area right outside of your base, which is kind of annoying, like factions would be, you know. Hold on. I need to go here, actually. Hold on. I don't have 6 slots here. Okay, there we go. And then let me do that. All right. Now I can go ahead and put this in. Let me just get to this next map here. Also, C-Matter, let me get to your question. Jared, what do you think is going to be your next step for your base? I knew the new chunk is coming, but you're still working on anything else. So yes, after this, I'm going to finish up what this base is and whatnot. I definitely going to work on a lot of stuff in that green area. That's going to be like my next big thing before the season ends next weekend. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. But Boo, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I am doing well. Feeling good. Feeling good. It's been a great week so far. Practice has been great. Streams have been great. It takes me a second to kind of get into the streams, but feeling good. I feel like I needed to work on something like this. It kind of gets my mind right and whatnot. So yeah, it's been great. Do you ever play when you're not on stream? I don't play a whole lot of Minecraft outside of stream, if that makes sense. But, I play a good amount of Trackmania outside of stream. That's like my go-to game for sure. I love me some good old Trackmania. All right, let's go ahead and go back. I'm going to go ahead and place this one here. Oh, yes, that did work. Okay, it did not look like that was going to go for a sec, but I'm so glad it did. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we need to go here, 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 and here. Here, 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 and here. Okay. Very nice. By the way, Cranberry, what is good? How you doing today? I love me some good old Trackmania. It is so much fun. I just enjoy playing all the maps, like sending best times, like maps that are really, really fun to play. It's just a good pastime. But usually I'm just working on stuff. Most times after stream, I'm just working out and whatnot. That's usually what I'm doing after stream and whatnot. So yeah, so this one's going to shrink down again. So I think this is 17 here. By the way, the clouds look so real. Bristol, the shaders, they look lovely with this. Jordan, what was your favorite cartoon to watch growing up? SpongeBob's a big one. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Ben 10. I have fond memories of Ben 10. Avatar. Oh, yeah. By the way, T, thank you. Thank you. Do you mean me personally or like the world? But yes, Joe and been lurking for a few minutes. Well, Cranberry, it's great to see you in here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Avatar: The Last Airbender, guys. The best Nickelodeon animated show ever, by the way. Ever. Okay. You should build something from one of those into your Minecraft world. I would love to have like something similar. I don't know if it's like the, not the Fire Nation or something, but like, I don't know. There could be like some really cool things that you can make with that. Avatar: The Last Chairbender. Can't take you anywhere. So we need to go right and then up. Okay. Up 17. So I need to go north. This is south. Let me get my maps ready. Here. Okay, I'm in now. Okay, so to the right and then up 17. Here we go. I never watched too many of Cartoon Network. That was like something that I never had. By the way, Ivy, I will be more than willing to give a nice little tour of the map once we get this finally done. We have a few more layers done. Hang tight with me, Ivy. I got you. By the way, nice graphics, Craft. Thank you so much. By the way, revealed by Light. Zuko's story I really like. I love all the stories, to be honest, in that show. They're so good. They are so freaking good. All right, here we go. Hold on. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop another 6 down. 3, 2, 1, boom. 3, 2, 1, boom. Boom. We're in the next one here. Some people said I can fly infinite. By the way, Blue League, welcome back. How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. Welcome back. Okay, here we go. Guys, we are getting close. We only have a few more, by the way. I think we have a 17, 13, and 7. So this is going to be the finish of 12 here. Finish of 12. It's only going to be 5. Okay, here we go. We're in it again. Yeah, I never watched Cartoon Network. I think I watched a little bit of like the Rascals and whatnot. That was a good show. I think that's called the Rascals. Hey Arnold. Oh my goodness. Hey Arnold was so good, I will say. Hey Arnold was a great show. But yes, also just stopping by and to say hi. My NHL team is playing right now. Very nice. Are they winning? By the way, I know it's the playoffs. I know that there's some really close matchups right now. So hopefully they are winning for your sake. All right, we are back here. Alrighty. So let me actually go back a few, maybe. Ooh. Okay, that's going to need some durability. That's going to need a little bit of durability here. I'm going to go ahead and fly back. So this is 1, 2. I'm going to see if I can make it up to this mountain. Okay, I can kind of make it to this mountain. Because this map right here, we're going to head right from this and then down from it and whatnot. This is going to be the map that we come down on. All right, let's go back here. So I'm going to start at this end. I'm going to go here. Does that fit? It does. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. No, this one actually goes all the way over here. There we go. Then let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm seeing a lot of sand, which is really nice because this is exactly where this things go. So we have a 13, a 7. Ooh. Oh, that one's already messed up, by the way. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Ooh, Nationers. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I love this crater, by the way. That crater looks so cool. Okay, so, right. First of all, almost all claim plugins have a setting to not allow claims to be made in the end or never, which is good. Second, how is someone claiming the space inside your base different than building outside your base? There's already a 500 block rule, so incorporating the claims into that. No, what I'm saying, but like think about somebody claiming, but they're not building there. Because you can claim that it's not your base and whatnot, if you know what I mean. And by the way, Ishmael, what is good? How is your night going? I'm going to see you do it, but low-key don't get it. I promise you. It's going to look really good. I think this is what you're talking about, by the way, Mike. And also Mrs. Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids. A lot of people love that show. I've heard a lot of people mention it in the last, like, a year or so. Because, like, I can claim, like, right outside somebody's base, but not build there. Does that make sense? Like, just because you claim, because imagine you don't have a claim. It doesn't matter if you have one or not. Like, you could build your base, obviously, having that limit. But again, like, then you run into issues where I'm like, okay, hey, you can't freaking do that. So, you know, and yes, right, like, the same thing applies. But then there's no, so this is my devil's advocate again. Then what's the issue with not having it? Does that make sense? Then the claim's basically pointless at that point, at least in terms of something like that. Devil's advocate here. Also, Skating Z20, great to see you in here. I hope that you are doing well, because not everyone wants public access to their base, whether they're a CI or not. That's very true, and I understand that. But then... So, boss, then I'm saying devil's advocate. Again, you need to not come at me personally, okay? I'm playing devil's advocate here, okay? So, imagine like, okay, let's say this. This is my base. All of this. Somebody has a claim right outside my base, right? Having it is already creating no issues. Already more issues than and whatnot. It's already arising more issues than it is than having it, right? Because then what about if somebody claims this area, but they don't build there? Then I'm like, hey, Jared, somebody did this. I obviously then have to go talk to them. Is that any different than somebody just building there? Because now you're giving somebody that maybe tried to do the right thing for so long. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that there probably is, Blue. I'm sure there probably is. And it would make a lot of sense if there is. I'm thinking now, what about if you guys share a base? Obviously, you give permission, but what about if, let's say this. Pork and Blue, you guys obviously share a base. What about if Blue, and I know you probably never do this, what about if you give Junior access to your base, but you don't own the claim, if that makes sense? Unless there's like a co-ownership, you know what I'm saying? And also, Brendan McDermott, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. Also, I'm 27. I know old shows, but remember them off the top of my head. Not really. It's still impressive, though, I will say. Do I think that that's going to make it 13 and then 7? I think it can. I think it can. I think it will. and I think it will. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we could, if you guys want to test it, certainly you guys, I would love if you guys test it, because you guys seem to have a little bit more time than I do to test that, especially for maybe next server and whatnot too. But see, okay, here, another thing to maybe test is maybe 3 people, because imagine this, is there, I guess my question is, could you do a co-land ownership? If that makes sense. That would be the biggest thing. That would be the biggest thing here. Because imagine like if like Pork owns the land and Blue you don't, like to where it's going to get very infuriating maybe if somebody were to come to your base and you can't give them any permission as to that. You know what I mean? Why do you take 1 block away from the previous row? Because I need to see on the map. But yeah. Okay. I figured there was a co-owner, but testing would always be great. But yes, skating, we are finishing. But this map, by the way, Renato, it's just to make sure that I'm aligned with this map. So I need to head down. Yeah. I'm facing the wrong way. I need to go this way. I need to go all the way this way. All right. So down 13 here. Again, I'm playing devil's advocate because I want to point out every single hole and what could arise. That's what I'm simply doing. Because I'm all for it. I think it's actually a decently good idea of doing it. Because, like, I imagine there could be an issue that we arise that we may not have foreseen with something like that, because that's kind of not too good. By the way, Sam, thank you so much for sending a DM. Would love if you took a look after stream. Is this the Sam that I know? Is this Sam? I mean, I only know a few Sams, but is this the Sam that I think it is? Mobstep1 is going to welcome back. And obviously the COI is nice, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I think we would probably keep that just for anything rollback-wise. Because, like, I'm thinking, like, somebody plays, like, so sweet, so innocent, they get invited, and then, like, then things go awry. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm thinking, like, factions. Like, factions is, like, the most annoying claim land ever and whatnot. So, yeah, it gets a lot. What other concerns do I have? Probably none as of right now. I know there's usually a map that comes with them, usually. So I'm assuming, like, the map, that's... I don't have anything about that, though. I just know that there is a map. And you could usually kind of see where X's are, like in Factions. If you guys have ever played Faction, you guys probably know what map I'm talking about. Oh, oopsie. I'm just going to walk over to these other... there's a ravine there. I should have known. I'm looking right at the map. But yeah, I know you can restrict the claims from not being in the end nether, how close they are. There's a way to give them more permissions, usual. Yeah, and that's a pretty well flushed out, like, plugin in general. So, like, I'm assuming they've already gotten through most of it, if that makes sense. Only Sam that would know that. Okay, that's very fair. I'm assuming this is Swift too. I got you. I will look at the DM in a split sec when I get there. I'm going to go ahead and go back here for my guy skating because he wants to finish this map, by the way. He wants me to finish this map, and I can do just that for you, okay? I will do just that for you. See, this is where it gets, like, techie. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm right. I'm kind of just basing this off what I'm seeing. But everything seems a little different, so good on them. There we go. So we need to go down. We need to go back up a few, and then over and up. 7. Okay. Let me go here. Let me go there. That's 7. Okay. So now I need to go back. I need to go, I need to go north. I need to go north here. Till I reach this map. I'm also out of rockets, so I might actually have to walk this one low-key. Low-key. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, like, maybe testing that out and whatnot, that would be of, like, amazing help. because we used to have it on the old like server that I had open for everyone. And obviously, like as a content creator, like I knew that it would make a lot more sense to have it as is. Like where it was just kind of the same format. By the way, also, Kaylee Gree, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. And yes, Gabby, I made sure to eat because I know I'm going to have to be walking here and whatnot. I need about 4 more maps, so I'm probably just going to walk them all home and whatnot. But yeah, I think COI, again, COI is great for Core Protect. Obviously, then we can see like any transaction things. On top of that, I mean, I think we'd use it more for like rolling back and restoring things if that's the case. By the way, Army, 100%. The map is almost done. Nationers, we have 1 more map to go, a bunch of scaffolding to get rid of, and we are getting it. Blue's testing is not in session. He's watching his freaking Minnesota Wilds, and I do not blame him one freaking bit. He's got to see his playoff team win. Oh, is now in session. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. You did say not, so maybe it is actually in session because you said it is. By the way, Jacob, what is good? How are you doing today? Welcome back, Jacob Reyes. Welcome back. We're going to test some out, and I'll DM you with the link with what we find. Yeah, like a Google Doc or something. Maybe a Notion. Maybe a Notion would be great. You know, because then we can share it, you know. Like, even like if it's a Google Doc and being like, okay, this is what we found and whatnot. Yes, I'm going to put some more stuff in this map room and whatnot. We'll make it look nice and fancy. It's going to be kind of like the bedroom. It's going to look like a lot of things. So it's going to look really good. I think I'm super excited about it. Alrighty, Nationers. Map there. Okay, we've got that in. Boom, 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 and boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 7th map to complete it, all Nationers. It's taken about 2 streams, a little more than 2 streams, I would say, about 6 hours of somewhat work. Because we started it super late on Friday. Super late on Friday. So I'm not really counting like Friday as a whole day. We basically moved the maps that we had, got a few more maps, but then we worked on Monday getting all of it. And now, Nationers, here is the map here. Here is the map, Nationers. Nationers, we have spent 6 hours on this map, putting it all together, a giant circle. Here is the map here, Nationers. Look at that. Low-key, there's so much water, by the way. I don't know if I've ever seen a seed that has so much water, by the way. There's a bunch of stuff up here, as you guys can tell. There's a whole bunch of, obviously, land masses over here. There's a bunch of water down in this lower section here. A bunch of crumbly little islands, which is kind of cool. Could have been fun to maybe make something on this map. Like, it is kind of crazy because you have to think like that right there. My entire base, as you guys can see it, is bigger than like that. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. And you guys can kind of tell that in reference here, which is kind of insane. Obviously, a lot of water into the upper left. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you know what? I'm a little sad that there's not a whole lot of green on here. Obviously, there's one from the grass there. There's a bit of a jungle. There's a plains biome. There's a jungle over here. I've definitely visited this jungle before. That's where I think I got my cows, believe it or not. There is so much stuff going on, by the way. We started out today right here, getting this whole line done, and then going all the way over and exploring all of that. How cool does this look, by the way? Give me a rating in chat, by the way, Nationers. I'm going to see. I don't know. Maybe I just need to like drop this down. You know what? What about if I go into spectator mode? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nationers, spectator mode is where it's at. Spectator mode is where it's at. Let me show you guys what this fully looks like. In skating, I will definitely get you a base tour. You've been very patient, and I know you've probably been waiting for this to get done. Let me show you guys a... let me go into spectator mode here. This is the full map, by the way, Nationers. How cool does that look, guys? How cool does that look? You have the base nice and central there. Oh, man. And it looks nice. It looks great. It looks a little funky. I'm sure I see Italy in there. I'm sure I see, like, Great Britain. I see so many continents in there, Nationers. It looks amazing. Shout out Leslie, by the way. Shout out Leslie for this idea. LaxBro1024, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. And welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. And also, Vintage Edits, thank you so much. Also, Estrella, thank you. I appreciate that a ton. And also, it is so much water. And yes, Kaylee, we did just finish the map. It's been a long process, but we have finally finished it. Super happy, super honored. And Kaylee, we have it all done. So, boss, it will probably have another plugin info in it if we decide to test out more. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to try multiple plugins out and have a typed up document that gives you all the information dumbed down. Then instead of us suggesting plugins, we can suggest them, but we test them and give you the info. That's honestly not a bad idea. I don't mind that at all, because then, like, hey, like, oh, I would like to use this. Would you guys mind, like, trying to, like, you guys mind trying this plugin and whatnot? Also, maybe for last stream on the chunk, just go around players' bases and showing them. That's what I'm planning on doing, Estrella, next Friday. Yeah, well, especially with the color one, too. Oh, my goodness. But thank you again, Vintage Edits. I appreciate that a ton. And yes, I got the same name. Yes, of course, Jacob. I definitely know who you are. If you want any plugins tested that you want to add, can you just make like a group chat, group DM, like with like the 4 of us? I guess adding Pork, if that makes sense, because I'm sure Pork wants to be added into that. And yeah, what are these refs? Who's winning, by the way? I got to look. Let me go Stanley Cup NHL. Let's see. Stanley Cup playoff brackets. I'm sure they got the games going here. Scores? It's such a difficult place to navigate. Ooh, against the Golden Knights, too. Interesting. Okay, okay. Very interesting. Obviously in the middle of the second, so about halfway done with the game. The Oilers-Kings game. Oh, that must be a rough game. Oh, is Connor McDavid? Oh, he does play for the Edmonton Oilers. That's right. The Devils and Hurricanes in overtime. 4-4, game 5. Carolina could steal the deal here. That's kind of crazy. And then the Toronto Maple Leafs they are losing. They lost. Toronto does lead. I gotta look at the NBA games, by the way, Nationers. Let me look at the NBA games. I can't believe the Pacers won. The Pistons won. I freaking love that. I absolutely love that. The Celtics clean sweep. Gentlemen's sweep. I love the Pistons-Knicks game. That game should actually be 3-2 Pistons, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. Those have been really close. The Pacers, gentlemen's sweep. Oh, man, that's crazy. I don't know how that happened, man. That comeback in overtime, 8-0 run. My mom's like, the Bucks are going to win. And then they shoot a 3, and then they get the ball. They get some fouls. They shoot a 3. It was crazy. When Chris Dunn, he's the leading scorer for the Clippers right now? I guess Zubac is. He has 10. So does Bogdan Bogdanovic. We need a Kawhi game. We need a James Harden game, but they're not pulling through right now. Jokic's got 8 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. So he's kind of cooking. He's cooking. But Russell Westbrook's got 16. Jamal Murray's got 16, man. That's what we love to see. That is what we love to see, guys. That's going to be a crazy game. I'm excited to see how that game goes down. I would love to see Loki see the Clippers win that one again. But I think Denver's up 3-2. I could be wrong. Let me look that up, by the way. NBA series is tied. That's right. But Denver could be up 3-2 here. Minnesota. Oh, right. Sorry, Blue. Yeah, you're right. It's not the Vegas Golden Knights. It's the Vegas Golden Refs. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, Nationers, actually, one quick thing that I would like to do. I don't really need to do much. I need to just maybe put a few things away. I really want to get some things set up in there. That's kind of like my main concern right now, is getting some things set up in there. Empty maps can go in there. Is there a current plugin list? If you want to test that out, plugin list on the bottom left right now on the screen, by the way, if you want to screenshot that or anything. But yes, Gideon, let me get you a base tour real fast, my guy. I got you. I will try and find you really quick, by the way, okay? I need to get this freaking elytra off. I'm not gonna lie, still hate elytras just as much, guys. I still hate it. I still hate them. They're no fun. Every time that I walk around, I'm just like, no, stop. Stop. It's a lot. Okay, I need to get rid of this gravel here. So, by the way, skating, if you are here, let me know. because I would love to do a world tour or a base tour if you are still here. I want to test how party chat works out with color chat. I would love to as well. Because I'm assuming so. I think Blue League and Pork already tested that, but I could be wrong. So I need to move this somewhere in here. I need to move all of this important things in here and whatnot. Party chat. No, you're thinking of color chat. Color chat and why the party chat isn't working. Because the factions is the party chat one that we had. Party chat is the one you're thinking of, by the way. Party chat is the one you're thinking of. Or better teams, that's also. But I got rid of it to incorporate the factions to get the party chat, but none of them actually worked because of the color chat. So I'm going to put some things in there, but not quite yet. Yeah, yes, boss. Yes. Let me also sleep here really fast, by the way, Nationers, because I need to sleep. I need to sleep. It is dark. I'm hoping I find Manny. I don't know where Manny's at, but I hope I find him. Factions is a different chat, yes. But it's different than the party chat that was originally there. I think Better Teams was also one of the ones that I had. Is Manny back here? I need to find Manny. My main mission right now is to find Manny. I gotta see. Yes, factions just allows us to have a party chat, but it doesn't work still. So, yeah. That's why you'll see like some people's team name up at the top have brackets, some don't, if that makes sense. Yeah, team chat, there's also Better Teams as well. Better Teams, try that one as well. I have the plugin in case you need it because I don't know if I had to buy it or not. I don't remember. Maybe I did. I gotta find Manny. Manny is somehow somewhere in the base here. And I need to find him. I don't exactly know where he's at. I'm gonna go ahead and crawl up here because he could be very much up here. Nope. All right. He's not there. Is he up here? Hi, Bruce. Brucey! Welcome back. Hi, Brucey. Is Manny up here? No, but Harry Jathaway is. That man is Harry Jathaway, okay? That man is Harry Jathaway. That is not me. That is not me. In case you guys are wondering, okay? Also, I hate how much lag there is. It's crazy. I don't like it. That's his Harry Jathaway. Manny could be around here somewhere. I mean, low-key, he might just be in the exact same spot that he once was. He very well could be. Well, we're going to find out. No, he shows up at the randomest times. I can't get rid of this man. I simply cannot get rid of this man. He's a nuisance in my life. He follows me around everywhere, by the way. Everywhere. It's crazy. Alrighty, so Manny's not at the end over there. There are so many chickens here, by the way, Nationers. There are so many chickens. He's still in the limelight. He's still in the limelight, absolutely. Manny last time was over here. Manny is not there this time. Manny, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard do you think it is to find you? In my own base. Shaders are way too realistic, doesn't even feel like Minecraft. Really? See, let me tell you. Let me turn off my shaders because this doesn't feel like Minecraft to me either. Okay? That doesn't feel like Minecraft to me either. I only will play. Every nationer gets a chicken. We should do something like that. I think that'd be really, really cool. I think that'd be really, really cool. Next time. Jared, we are for real. Right now, we got that 1 gigabyte RAM on the server. For real, we do. Are you talking about this? Are you talking about the chunk? There are so many chickens up here, too. Oh, my gosh. They have just bread. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and Blue League, you're talking about, obviously, the Skyblock server. When is that, by chance? See, you guys blocked up this, but how did you guys not block up that? Oh, my goodness. By the way, with 240 items of capacity, we have up to probably around 280, roughly. But, like, some of these take on more than one, if that makes sense, Kyle. So, yeah, for the most part, not too bad. It's about 280. It could fill every block in the game. It could, but there's no need to, if that makes sense. All right, so Manny is somehow at my base. He says a 9.7 out of 10. See, Manny, are you behind like any of the walls and whatnot? You could be down here, to be honest. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of nice. That could be a ton of fun once you get that all sorted out and whatnot. He's not in there. Okay. But yes, Kyle, how are you doing today? So you're not behind any of like the walls or anything. Are you behind like any of the things that like a wall is in front of, but like I could break it because that's kind of how it actually works? That very well could be the case. Let's go. Come on. Keep my herbalism up. Keep my herbalism up. Another word definitely needs to be higher. Low key. Low freaking key. There's no need. There's no need for this to not have green thumb. Like, how do I not have green thumb yet? I don't know how. I do not know how. But I need it. I need it ASAP. But yes, CW, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet, my guy. Great to see you in here. And welcome in again to the stream and the nation. Welcome in, CW. There we go. I do love the chest sorter, by the way. The chest sorter is low-key a really nice plugin. All right, I got to find out where Manny's at. That's what I got to do. But yeah, when could like the Sky Chunk be ready, by the way? All right, he's not down here. Not down there. Not down there. I mean, there's really not that many places to my base, to be honest. That's pretty much my entire base, other than if I go out here. He could be out here. He could be out here. Very well could be. I don't know. I don't know, though. I don't know. I don't know where he could be. He's not on any of the llamas, I don't think. Is he just like chilling out over here or something? Sent you a link to the doc. We're going to use it for the group chat if you want group chat ownership. No, you're fine. You're all good. I'm just finishing up some admin stuff for things go wrong, but it should be soon-ish. Ready soonish. Okay, that's good to hear. I'm excited to like maybe hop on. I would love to do like a few good weeks on it or something. Jared, you run 1 gigabyte of RAM. The server has 5. The server has 5. I have 16 in my computer. Maybe more? I think it's 16. But yeah, Blue League was once running a server off 1 gigabyte of RAM, which was kind of funny. So, yeah. Where could Manny be? 9.7 out of 10. I'm basically just going to search every place that I think he could be. And if he's not there, then I'm giving up. This place is very laggy, by the way. I don't know if it is the chickens or not. I genuinely do not know. But mind you, it is very laggy. Sell hand. All right. So let's take a smoker. Let's take a smithing table. Let's take an anvil. Let's take a cauldron, a brewing stand, that. You know, an enchantment table as well. Isabel, did you by chance like take my books as well? I don't know if she had that with I don't know if she had the right things for it. That's okay. No, you're all good. J-Lex said we do not have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. Not me being dumb and forgetting to let everyone view the doc. You're all good. It happens. So, I might need another bed. I might go steal another bed over here, to be honest. But yes, is he in Kuzco's crown? I already checked up there. I did not see him. No, I actually do not need another bed. No, maybe I do. Maybe I'll just do a triple wide bed or something. That could be kind of fire. I did check Kuzco's crown. That was like the first place I checked. Manny, let me know if I'm hot or warm, okay? Am I cold, hot? Cold, warm, or hot? I'm gonna stop. A creeper just came out of nowhere and blew up my chest like nothing broke, but it is not a small hole. Rest in peace. Can Manny be on the outside over here? He's not over there. Okay. He could be on the backside of Cusco's crown. Yeah, he's not in here. Warm, I think. Interesting. Guys, I'm yawning. I am yawning. I am yawning. You know what would be actually really, really cool? What about if I kept these like out just a bit and maybe I add like a backsplash there? I don't know. Maybe I do. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to put there. I need that there. I need to make more books though. So I'm glad no chest broke as he blew up some that are full. I'm glad it wasn't too bad. Because that's kind of crazy if it was kind of crazy bad. Oh my goodness. I love this. This looks so freaking cool, by the way, Nationers. This looks so freaking cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And who knows, maybe I make a bed in the middle here. By the way, Isabel, welcome back. Is he pretending to be a villager in the body armor? He's not in the body armor because if he was crouched, he would not be good. Interesting. I don't think he's in here. He could be downstairs. Let me check downstairs real fast. Let me just check downstairs real fast. He said a little warm. He said a little warm. Is he on the... He's not on the front of the llamas. Let's see. Maybe he's down here. But yes, I cannot wait to see the armor in the room either. Manny, I'm at the base of my build. Fuego, but past? Are you inside the llamas? Where the heck are you, my guy? Where are you? Home V. Look up close. Hold on. Let me go to bed. I can't see. It's too dark. It's too dark. It's dark. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. He's on the front side of him. He's on the front side. He's on the front side of the llama ear there. I found him. Does he have a note this time? Oh my goodness. He's probably atomic, but past. I found you, Manny. I saw you. I saw you. That's so funny though. Okay. I like the bedspread there. Maybe I have like my armor here. That's what I'm kind of thinking. That's what I'm kind of thinking right now. Think, how many armor sets are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I might keep them off the wall one. Just because then they're... Ooh. No, that's not going to work with a gap. Oh, right, Manny. Hold on. Give me a split. How do I break an armor stand? What? What is that? What am I doing? How do I pick up an armor stand? Guys, how do I pick up an armor stand? No, don't hit the camel. Don't hit Hamid. Guys, how do you pick up an armor stand? How do you pick up an armor stand, by the way? Keep clicking. Oh, there we go. Right. Right. There we go. I got it. 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 I realize now. I understand the assignment. So this is 7. So if I were to place them here, we'd have 9. We'd have enough room, which would be kind of good. And then I could put these back on. And obviously they're already colorized. So Manny, let me get my elytra real quick, okay? Let me grab my elytra. Let me go here. By the way, you want to know the pet chicken? What happened to my pet chicken, by the way? I don't know what happened. Hit the armor stand a few good times. It should break. Right. Okay. I'm just really bad at doing it. Right. All right, Manny. I'm coming in. I'm coming in, Manny. I'm coming in hot. Okay. I almost did not make you, but I'm here. Manny, I found you, Manny. I found you. I didn't even realize it was gone. Hi, Manny. You're free. You are free. You're very free. You could go home now. Or I'm sure you're probably going to play hide and seek again. I'm sure you are. Oh, actually, let me do this one. Wow, why are... Okay, that is such like an interesting... Why is it like that, by the way? Why is it like that? Why are armor stands like nearly impenetrable? Also, I named one of your cows Mr. Moo, but I went to find him again one day and Mr. Moo might be dead. I hate to tell you, there was an incident with one of Isabel's wolves that might have happened. Maybe, but will I make an ad for my restaurant? Whataburger? How's Whataburger been going, by the way, Manny? How has she been going? I think I can put that in there now. Jared, maybe put the armor stands around the bed of the wall. Going across the back. But it's only 7. Then I'd have to... You're talking about like right here. And then doing this. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I have a few ideas of what I want to do. Oh! Wait, so if I just break the armor stand, it breaks everything? Oh, my life is so much easier now. I don't have to take them all off? Yeah, I did not know that. Nobody told me. Did anyone tell me? Did anyone tell me that was going to be the case? You guys were just going to let me sit there and go one at a time? 5 different actions? By the way, I can tell you never used the armor stand before. Yeah, really, yeah. I don't set my armor up a whole lot, to be honest, okay? All I do in Minecraft is build. That is it. And I hope that you guys really realize that now. This is what it takes to become the #1 Minecraft player, okay? Literally knowing nothing about the game. Literally. I was going to, but started talking about Mr. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I'm going to put them here for now. This gold one looks sick, by the way. That gold trim looks sick. Nationers, I'm not going to lie. My brain is very tired. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to get the armor stands moved. Okay? I think I'm going to get these armor stands moved. All right. I'm going to get these armor stands moved for you guys, okay? And then we're going to call it a night. By the way, you can start us off with a certain amount of claim blocks. And yes, we could pay for more than the economy is moving. People are spending money on useful things. That is very true. That is very, very, very true. 2, 3, 4. That is very true. And you could also do it based on time played, by the way. There's ways to do that. I know that. But almost like a plot of land maybe equaling like $1,000 or something. Maybe like a good 5 spots, maybe. I don't know. Just because then it allows people to spend money. Time played, you say? Yes. By the way, heart emoji. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Great to see you in here. Welcome in. This could be like a 1. I don't know. How many are there? There's 9. I can do like... That's technically 4. Ooh. What about 2, 2, 1, 2, 2? So they're kind of surrounded on that front. I don't know. What I want to do in these corners is set up a system like this. That's what I really want to do with these corners. And also, JLix, yes, you could type actually exclamation mark. You could type exclamation mark specs, and all of the specs should come up, by the way. They should all come up in case you are curious about them. Oh, you meant those specs. Right. 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 So let me go ahead. Let me get this chest. How did I not get more chests out of that? Oh, wait. No. How did I only get 1 chest out of that? I should have gotten 3. Oh, maybe it fell into the hopper. That's probably why. That is probably why. So I really want to set up. This is what I really want to do. I want to set up a nice, deposit here. And maybe one side's a smoker, the other side's a blast furnace or something. That's what I'm thinking. This other side's a blast furnace, one side's a smoker. Let me do this then. I think that actually kind of works. I need more hoppers though. Home C. Home C. I know I probably have plenty of hoppers in here. I do. Okay. Okay. So then we place... I'm going to place a smoker here. And then maybe I place... Oh, I need something on the backside, though. That's kind of the thing. I don't want to break that wall. Because I'd have to do this. So it actually... it'd probably have to be more like this and whatnot. So it'd have to be smoker there, there, there. And then I give that, that, and that. Come on. Yeah. This is what it would be. Yep, yep, yep. 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 And so then I put a bunch of coal in here. So that stays full. And then I put food in there. Okay. By the way, claim distance 0 inches is a setting that allows you to set the distance between claims, and you should be able to resize without going over that distance. Okay. Okay. To be like, oh, like that's your last, like, they're like, imagine you're budding up and then it's like, no, 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 no. But yes, Gyarados are your favorite. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that you're your favorite cereal. That's a really good cereal, by the way. I've heard lots of great things about Gyarados. My favorite cereal, by the way. My favorite cereal. You know, I'm surprised. I'm sure there's probably a YouTuber out there that's definitely gotten into the cereal business. What? What? Did I not? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was like, did I not just make like 8 chests? All right, so now that's going to go. Then we're going to place a blast furnace here. Then we're going to go here. No, let me go. Actually, let me switch that. Let me go here, here. Let me grab my chest. That's going to go there. That's going to go there and there. There we go. There we go. Cool. Which probably ain't good for your health. No, chat. It turns the milk blue. Jared, I think you're biased for Gyarados. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me some good Cheerios as well. But, you know, guys. Gyarados, like, that's like the best one. That's the best one. We have Acros. We have Acros. Okay. We have Acros. We have Gyarados. Oh, yeah. It's coming together, guys. I like those there. They at least give me the facilities to do that. So I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and place that iron in there. And then redstone dust, not necessarily, but I'll leave it in there for now. These... I feel like I got to keep these... I don't know. That's going to be... This is going to be the bookcase. So then maybe here, here, and then maybe a, I don't know, a double chest of some sort? I don't know. I'm trying to think. It could be like that, and then maybe like a double chest of stuff? I don't know. Maybe that could be a case. Did y'all share your Jaffos? Jaffos? Those are our competitors, actually, C-Matter. By the way, Mazin, I'm currently using Complimentary Reimagined. This allows me to have at least some. Maybe I could do like another double chest and whatnot. That could be kind of fire. And then maybe right there I have bottles of water or something. I don't know. Could be good. And then I probably should place my blaze rods in there. Or, I don't know. I don't know how blaze rods work. But I'll place them in there. I think that's how I got them. I don't know. But yeah, I'm using Complimentary Reimagine, by the way, Mazin. But yeah, then that allows me actually, by the way, Nationers, that I could go, let me find my favorite one. Or no, you know what? I'm going to keep the gold one in the middle. I'm going to keep the gold one in the middle. Because then I could do something like this. Or I have an idea. Home C. I have an idea. I hope this works. I hope this works. And I'm sure my quartz blocks are all freaking full. So I'm sure I'm going to have to make some more quartz stairs. which I really don't need that much of. I have an idea for this. I have an idea. By the way, Manny, I found him. I found Manny. Believe it or not, guys. 1, 2. Just gonna make 2 of these. Welcome in, Manny. Welcome. Great to see you in here. Let's go that there, and then 1, 2, 3, and then place that there. And then maybe pasting like a half slab around or something. That could be kind of cool. Hamid is here, baby. Hamid is here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I definitely just needed 8. Definitely just needed 8. Yes, he is your camel. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I actually needed 9. I do like that, though. Low key. I do like that. I like that a lot. Because then I can do... Oh, you know what? You know what? Watch this. Okay. Hold on. Let me organize this real fast. You guys are going to really like what I'm about to do here. Let me do this. It's just so that I make sure that I pick up everything in order. That's all. One, 2, 3, 4. You guys are picking up what I'm putting down now, right? You guys are picking up what I'm putting down now, right? By the way, Isabel, what did you enchant, by the way? Did you enchant everything? I think I just need to enchant those legs and those boots. I think those are the only... the boots aren't enchanted, no? No, they're just upgraded. Okay. I'll do that myself. That's no biggie. Okay, we picked up all of those. Picked up all of those. Picked up all of those. Oh, yeah. This is going to look so sick, by the way. I thought about doing it like boom, boom. I enchanted everything. I think I may have... No, you're all good. I'll probably look at them. I think all of these are enchanted with like, you know, like blast protection 2 or some like random stuff. I think that chest, yeah, all of those should be. I was going to do there and there, but I prefer to like keep it in the front because then when you come in, you'll see the vision here. See the vision, okay? You're going to see the vision here in a split second. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to see the vision here and you're going to understand, okay? You're going to understand what this vision that I have is. Okay? Manny, do you mind hopping back over there? Go over there. Go that way. I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys. Would they glow if you place them on frog lights? I don't know. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Because now you have all the armor sets, plus you have the middle gold one, which almost seems like a target. Plus you have 2, 2, 2, and 2. It allows more room for activities like right on this side, right on that side, more over here as well. So it definitely allows for more things to happen, which I'm really excited about. And you're also wondering, I mean, a frog light? If you were to set it up on a frog light? I don't think they do. I mean, they definitely glow because the light is like right next to it. But I don't think so. I don't think they would. All right, I'm going to go ahead and enchant this real fast. Now it is enchanted. Now I can go ahead and place this over here. Boom, shakalaka. Oh, don't break the block. Yes, 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 yes. I do know that. I do know that they do fall regardless. I do know. Maybe I could make like an... You know what, Nationers? Maybe I make like a really cool entertainment system here or something. That would be kind of cool. That would be freaking cool, by the way. Enchantment table here. I think that's kind of fire. Like, imagine you have like a nice little living room and you have like a nice little area over there. I think also what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a little... I'm going to probably dig out a decent amount of blocks and place a cow in the center here. By the way, the map looks so sick up on the top, by the way. So freaking sick. I love it. Absolutely love it. So in Kuzcotopia lore, there is a cow in the middle of this and whatnot. There we go. There's like a cow that sits in the middle of this. By the way, Renz, yes, we did. We did finish the map, by the way. We did. The map looks super sick. Especially up top. Look at the, by the way, look at the cool, like, yellow outline, too, by the way. Look at that cool outline here. Plus, that's, like, right there. And it looks so freaking cool, by the way. So freaking cool. Do you know how to make a cow? No. See matter. I'm not outlining a cow. I'm bringing like an actual cow in and putting him in like a boat. Better Teams is very good. Great suggestion. That's good. It was an amazing plugin. But it wouldn't work with the colors, by the way. And the Better Team is great. You can create a team. You can do all that. It's amazing. And it was like one of my favorite ones. I'm pretty sure we still have it on here, by the way. Yeah, we have it. It's our third one on here. No. And yes, the yellow outline brings out the map. I do too. I believe that too. It just looks really nice and serene. Like, obviously, we're not like super close to the map, so we're not seeing like fine details, but we could see like geographically where things are. Like, look at this giant ridge that is between this mesa biome and like the other plains, greener biomes. Gotta add a cow into your bedroom. Try it without the shaders. So you're asking me to do this without shaders and look at this map. Not gonna lie, actually it's way brighter. Actually, it's like 10 times brighter, by the way. If only it was that bright and you could pop in like this. What's going on? Why is this so bright, by the way? Come on now, I need answers. I need answers, okay? It is low-key kind of bright, and I low-key kind of like it, to be honest. We put sea lanterns behind all of the maps, by the way. Like, the entire ceiling is sea lanterns, in case you're wondering. Like, the entire thing is with, yeah, sea lanterns. So basically this, yeah, and we have glow item frames. I'll see if I can maybe pop out a map or something. See if this with this frame rate. By the way, Jay Sliz, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. Welcome back. Jeez, I can't get up there. Yeah. Sea lanterns on all of these. And then, yeah, glowing item frame there as well. Which we found, I found echolocation. I think I found C Matter's base on here. C Matter's base, you barely made it in. But yes, Shoddy Bay, I'm tired. That's what I'm saying, Jay Sliz. That's what I'm saying. I know, the detail is actually kind of nice. I wonder if I could do something in the shader pack or something. I don't know. Shader pack settings, lighting. Backlight color. I don't know about that. Color lighting multiplier, sunshine, moontime. No, that's not a big thing. Moon phase influence. I mean, this is definitely in the lighting section. Okay, I had it on, okay. By the way, Jay Lex, great to see you in here again. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm back, I got it back to normal. That's okay. By the way, oh, Manny, thank you. You could honestly leave him there, to be honest. You could honestly leave him there. He's not escaping. Thank you, Manny. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. We'll put him in. Don't you worry. Don't you freaking worry. We'll get him in. By the way, simple claim system, it gets an average rating of 8.44 out of 10. Okay. There's one plugin that a lot of people use that I know, but that's good to know. By the way, it might be my simulation settings. Could be. Let me check. Simulation settings. All right. Camera. No. Atmosphere. No. Other. No. By the way, oh my God, Jared, I just finished cleaning up the wires behind my PC. Very nice. I need to do that. It's not that they're bad. It's not that they're great. See, man, I mean, you're definitely a good amount of blocks away. Like, you're a whole ocean away, to be honest. So, you're completely fine in case you were curious. Maybe I'll look into that on what to do. It's not like the biggest of deals, to be honest. I'm not like, oh my goodness. How dare there be things close to my base? Nah, it's honestly chill. All right. So now all I need to do is I just need to place water in that. I just need to place water in that. Honestly, Isabel, I'm glad that you were able to see the map as well. I might make this a little bit wider too. I don't know. Maybe I do like a 5 or something. This should be 5. How is that 4? Maybe I do it like that? That could be kind of nice. And yeah, I really want to make like the armor like at least have a nice aesthetic with everything too, because you obviously put like a lot of work into like doing all of those. I'm not using them in any means, but like it is really nice that you can have a really nice like looking setup for them. So thank you again, by the way, Isabel. I do appreciate that a ton. It's gonna look super sick once everything comes together here. Better Teams party chat can be toggled but isn't available. Yes, okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. Which was the exact issue. Like I asked in their Discord, and they're like, maybe just reinstall it or something. And I tried reinstalling it, and it did not work. So once Blue League mentioned that the color chat was the issue, it made so much sense. Why not make small statues? What are you talking about, by the way, Renz, in particular? Okay, I'm gonna need more stairs here. Why is there like 50 fake Jareds on Instagram? I compare Lunchables to Lunchly. I promise, I'm the only one. I am the only one, okay? It's only me. There might be some more statue making. I don't know, statues do take kind of some time. There's definitely ability for it. So I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15. Why not make like small statues like it's holding the map? Oh, like in the middle? It's just because I don't think Hercules was a Peruvian something that they looked up in Peru. Because Cusco is Peruvian. That's why. And you mean Atlas. I think that's who you mean. I think Atlas is the one that holds the map. I think that's who you're referring to. Cool, I like that. All right, so my main goal is I need to get this cow in a boat in the middle of this. I don't know how this is going to work, by the way. Have no clue. But also, by the way, Aiden, thank you so much, my guy. I really appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much, my guy. But yeah, it's just because Cusco. This is Kuzcotopia. So everything that I'm primarily doing, obviously, like the cow in the middle, that's part of Kuzcotopia. Like that type of stuff is, I guess, in relation to Cusco as a whole. Blue for Plugin Master Chunk 2025 World Season 4 Edition. I guess I could probably leash him to the boat. You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. I probably could just leash him to the boat. There's also like a giant water canal that comes out, but we might save that for the next one, I think. I think the next one's gonna be super cool. But yes, Aiden, thank you so much. I do appreciate that a ton. So let me go ahead and grab a lead. Home base. Let me grab a lead. And I need him in a boat. And I know I have water, so I should be fine on that. A lead. Let me grab a lead. Let me make a boat up there. That's not too hard. We have some wood here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, do I want... What type of boat do I want, though? What type of boat do I want, though? I think I've been using dark oak for a lot of things. I don't know what boat that I want them in. I have a lead. You could put them in a boat in the water and then a boat on the block and then break the block in the water and the cow should transfer. Okay. I see what you mean. Like put him in the boat, then get him into the center and then place the block. I see what you mean. Dude, you got a room full of chests, yet you still have double chests outside my base. Well, this is all of my items from down there and whatnot. And so I'm transferring them as we go. So... I'll try a spruce. I'll try a spruce. I'll try a dark oak as well. I'll try a dark oak. I'll try both of them. Alex, super fast gaming Wi-Fi J Lex, gotta get that Wi-Fi nice and boosted. Isn't there a new biome? There is a new biome in the new update, the pale oak. Yes. So I think my best shot. All right, Manny, we gotta change the name. It's not. We gotta change the name on that one. Actually, I need to get him out of the boat, actually. Come on here, buddy. We gotta change the cow's name on that one. All right, yes, there he is. He is so serene. I'm gonna try and get him a little bit more central. Generally, I think he's pretty okay, though. I do like the spruce, though. I don't think I can move that. Oh, it's inverted. It's so weird. I'm doing like a truck turn. He's not centered though. I hope that fits. I hope that works. He is there! He lives on! By the way, no, oh no, Jared is driving. He's gonna crash like the truck game we played. The American truck simulating times were great. By the way, Isabel, I'm gonna hand that to you. So I think that was Manny's. I could put a few lights in here, to be honest. I could put a few lights here in the corners. I might do like lights in the corners right here. I feel like that would actually look kind of nice. Hello? You know, let me grab the lights first. And he's not escaping. I don't think I'm gonna use the dark oak. I think I'm just gonna go straight into this. Let me go back. Home C. By the way, what should I name the cow? Mr. Moo 2? I'm sure. I think he names the cow. I'm gonna look up what he names the cow and whatnot. Frog light in the center. I'm probably not gonna do any light in the center. I think I'm gonna keep the... You love frog lights, don't you? Home V. Excuse me. So they're pretty. They are. Some are. There's a few that I don't like. I mean, I don't necessarily like the purple one. I think it's in the right environment. I think the right environment definitely gets them. Jared the cow. I don't think Kuzco names him Jared the cow. If he did, that's like peak level. Like, that's peak if he did. That's crazy if he did. Like, how did I know that? How did he know that? Then I would go on to build this. By the way, C-Matter, thank you again so much for being here. I'm going to head out for the night. I got some homework to finish, but I'll see you next stream. 07 and peace. By the way, C-Matter, thank you again so much for being here. I could do one sea lantern in the middle. The only reason why I don't use frog lights is because it's not the light that I chose for this. I think I could do that. Let's see. That could be kind of nice. Okay. Let me place the boat back right in the center here. I need to grab him now. And I need to drag him into that boat. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. That is most definitely not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to grab him. I didn't realize that I could grab him out of the thing. That's okay, though. That's okay. I got him, though. I got him. I get him in. I just didn't know that the lead was what that was going to do. So I was holding the lead. I think the boat just needs to be a smidge further forward. There we go. By the way, I know. Oh, did I actually lead the boat? Oh, you can lead a boat? What the frick? I didn't know that you can lead a boat. That's kind of cool. That's really, really cool. All right. So this looks good. I like this. I like this a lot. Let me see what Kuzco named the cow. Kuzcotopia. Cow name. Does he name the cow? Kuzcotopia. Does he name it? There's a photo of it here. There's a photo of it here. He calls it the sweet. I think that's what he calls it. Let me pull it up here for you guys. Let me read it real fast. This room has every dessert imaginable. Whole glass of milk. The swimming pool. Scooter track. I don't know what he names the cow. I don't think he does. I got auto sell chess to work in 1 minute. That's good. It's not super hard. It is not super hard. And plus to get it into the shop's not super hard either. But there was one that I really liked that had really good things, if that makes sense. I've said this before, by the way. The auto sell chest is like super easy to add in. The one that I would really like is the, I know you guys can't see this. Auto sell chest. The add-on with the economy GUI, but we don't use the economy GUI. So I don't know if that one actually works because it said the only plugin required is auto economy GUI, which like, I don't exactly know, but auto sell chest, it was this one that I really liked. But there's the one by the Astrilic Studios that's really good. Peruvian economy GUI is a better. I like the dynamic shop a lot more, to be honest. Peru. Why can I not spell Peru? It's P-E. Peruvian cow names. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Oh. Oh, that's a llama. Oh. I know what to call it. I got it here, guys. I got it. I know what to name the cow. Do I have a name tag? I think I have a few name tags. I could just buy one, to be honest. They're not too hard. I personally did, like, once I went to the dynamic shop, I did not like the economy GUI anymore. I'm just gonna go buy one, to be honest. What's the one you wanted called? Oh, it's by the Estrella Studios. That's who it's by. It's their auto sell chest. It's not out yet, though. It's not out yet. By the way, Money Card, what is good? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. And welcome in again. There was 2 name tags in the top chest. Was it really? Am I just stupid? Oh, yeah, there was 2 of them. That's right. That's funny. I'm going to go ahead and at least place this down for right now. I just need to place some stuff down. I got him. I got him a name, guys. Linda? You named him Linda? You named him Linda? That's crazy. Linda the cow? What about Linda Paulson? Vaca the cow. And for anyone that does not know, vaca is cow in Spanish. So it's vaca the cow. It's cow the cow. Does it work with the lily pad instead of the block? I mean, they're not sitting on a lily pad, if that makes sense. But, oh, you're saying, like, does it work with a lily pad? I'm sure it probably does. I'm sure it does. Maybe we'll test it out tomorrow. Maybe we will test it out tomorrow. A Actrilix Studios plugins. No, that brother, why? Minecraft. Here we go. Yeah, that could be Artilix. Autosell wands. They don't have autosell chest though. They do not. They do have a wiki though, and their wiki always has it. Yeah, they're like working on their autosell chest and whatnot. Work in progress. This is it, by the way, boss. I'll just leave it in here. Yeah, it probably could. It probably could. I don't have a lily pad. I don't know if there are any. There's one here. Let me get rid of... Oh, thanks. Okay. Manny, when you leave, can you take away the item frame, by the way? You left it last time and then just dipped. By the way, Isabel, thank you again so much for being here. Much love out to you. So let me go back because I need to grab that lead again because I'm going to need it. Let me go back. Let me destroy this here. And then you're saying doing this. Oh, that broke that pretty automatically. That's good. Let's do that. Let's do, I'll face it forward here. Nope. Okay. That's super odd. Do they all face the same way? Do lily pads just all face the same way? It's not about having less money because you also have to think about what things were priced at though. Like, is that not obvious? You have to think about what things are priced at. It will face north, but the boat covers it anyways. That's very true. I mean, it's not facing north. It's facing east. Oh, it breaks. It breaks. It breaks. That's annoying. I mean, it makes sense that it would break, but I actually thought it would. I thought it would stay. It did not. It did not. It did not. RIP. That's pretty straight. Plus you were not here. I guess it depends on how much you have to pay for it. Like, I don't mind paying for it. It just depends. Like, if it's like $100, probably not. But it's not bad. But you have to think about what things are priced for. Like, the dynamic shop is nice because at least you have those fluctuating prices. Now, you also have to think maybe that like, again, you go to the shop, I can make like iron change like a crap ton. Like, let's say I go here, I go to shop settings. If I want the strength to be like, to change a whole bunch, then we can. Like, I could do that. Nothing's going to be perfect. The dynamic shop has way more than the economy. So you could talk crap about like the dynamic shop, but you have so much more customizability with the economy shop. I could change the strength. I could change how much it comes back. I could change how much like per thing. So like if you sell like a bunch all at once, like it goes from 1,000 to like 800 to like 550. You know what I mean? Depending on how much you sell for the same amount, of course. Mr. Pickle, great to see you in here. I hope that you're doing well. But yeah, before the boat breaks the lily pad. I wish it worked. I'm sure most auto sell chests, all it needs to be linked is to the vault and whatnot. If that makes sense. Plus, like, I mean, sure, like we don't necessarily need like a sign shop for a lot of these. Like a local shop would it'd be kind of fun. You don't necessarily need it. Stock's not entirely like not much to like hide or whatnot. But yeah, stock stabilization, stock fluctuation. You could do like simulator. You could do a whole bunch of stuff with it. intervals and whatnot. Strength, how much, background color, max pages, permissions, things of that nature. Excuse me. Maybe you can only sell during certain times of the day. Local shop would be fun because of spawn. Yeah, and like, again, guys, I know everyone okay, I'm going to say this right now. Everyone is talking like I'm going to like change something like right away, if that makes sense. Yes, I would like to. Okay, so here's the one thing. I know a lot of people are like, we don't need a spawn. But it's like the things that the spawn are used for is actually kind of fun to actually have things. Minions, no. I want to keep it at least like somewhat like normal. I don't think minions are like something. But yeah, and I wanted to use a spawn a lot more, but then when we updated the server, a lot of things like people, okay, I need you guys to like put things in perspective from like what I have tried to do. Because I've tried to put quests in, but then the quest won't work because they haven't updated it. And by the time it gets updated and it got updated, there's no point in putting it in the first place. So it's like, you kind of have to put things on the back burner until the next season. Like the auto sell chest. Like, I would love to have one, and it's like, cool if we can get one right now, but there's no point, like, just ride out the season. Like, what are we gonna ride it out for like a month? There's no point in that. Just keep everything as is, if you know what I mean. And so, that's like the big thing. Have you looked at void chests? A lot of chest options, and auto sell is one of them. Obviously the next season, not now. And see, like, we need to talk about next season. Like, people could talk about, like, the spawn not being good, but it's like, yeah, the spawn didn't have much functionality during this season because, like, right as we started the server, things fucking updated to Minecraft. If you know what I mean. On top of that, the void chest, I feel like I know what you're talking about. I probably looked at every freaking auto sell chest out there in its lifetime. Like, not, like, yeah, again, like, nothing's getting added. Like, it's not important that things get added. We need to think about things in the future. Void chest purge. I think I've looked at this one before. I think I've definitely looked up this one before. And, by the way, economy GUI. I'm just looking this up right now. There's also a premium version that you could get for $15. And who knows, maybe we do go back to the, what is it? The economy shop, because the dynamic shop right now, as it stands, has not been updated. And it hasn't been updated at least, it's updated to 121, but once it goes to 122, then we don't have that, if that makes sense. Dynamic shop 3, I guess it is discontinued. By the way, for anyone wondering, everything works with any shop, by the way. Just letting you guys know. Like, most anything works with any shop. As long as you have Vault, some take MBT tags, some don't. Not that that's super important. Most people don't use them anyways. All you need to have, especially like, let's say I add like a custom item, but you can't add like that specifically to a shop. All you need is your plugin to have an add hand item, because if you can make it into your hand, then all you need from there is just to add it into the shop, and then it's there. If that makes sense. I just know that the one auto sell chest only works with the econ. Yeah, that's like the exact same. Like, literally, if you look up auto sell chest, like the only one that it says it works with is econ. And so, like, yeah, maybe you test it out with the dynamic. Again, dynamic is discontinued, so it's like there's not much. Maybe once we get to 122, and I'm sure economy will continue to get updates. I'm sure that's the case, but we shall see. Nonetheless, Nationers, we will continue this conversation very soon. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. I know a lot of people are thinking about the next season of the Chunk SMP, Nationers. My main mission right now is to finish the season off strong, and that is the big thing. That's very true. And 122 is not like a huge update. Like the dynamic shop, obviously, I want things to be buy heavy, sell little. That's like the one thing that I really want to do. But also, nonetheless, thank you guys again so much for being here. I hope that you guys all had a great I hope you guys all have a great rest of your night. I appreciate every single one of you guys coming in, tuning into the live stream. Tomorrow, Nationers, I will be gone. I will be at a track meet. I'm not going to be at a live stream. I'm going to be not here live stream. I'm going to be at a track meet. One of our final dual meets we have this Wednesday and next Wednesday. So Nationers, it's going to be a ton of fun. I hope that it goes well. It's a very close matchup in our season best. So we never know how things are going to go. But yeah, I don't want to force anyone to have like build anything, Rens, but I mean, I think it's cool if people are like, oh, like maybe it would be cool to be like, maybe we could vote on like the best theme of something, like the best base, or like the most intriguing, like maybe superlative stuff and whatnot. That would be kind of cool because then people can be a little bit more creative and stuff like that. Nonetheless, Nationers, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope that you guys all have an amazing rest of your night. Hope to see you guys Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'll see you guys then. 07 and peace. Peace. I'm sure I just woke up my neighbors. I'm sure I did. That's so tragic.